One.
Yeah, baby. Homeroom University, the pod about your favorite pod. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
last week we didn't do you guys justice.
Yep.
I got up, I left early. Office hours didn't get done.
Yeah.
AJ was probably whining about Charlamagne.
Yeah.
Y'all deserve better than that. And so we came on this beautiful Thursday afternoon, well, night. It was supposed to be afternoon.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk to the people.
Yeah.
30 minutes late.
Hey,
Oh,
well,
an hour, actually.
you know what's funny? You didn't even have to tell them. They wouldn't have known.
No, they knew because we made an announcement.
Yeah. But we, you know, that's the thing. Like, people know, they understand. They probably was in traffic and shit.
Yeah.
Started at the perfect time. But Jay Nobles,
It's on groove.
AJ the Menace.
White Man on the boards.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all know what to do, and make sure y'all leave y'all office hours underneath this video too. 'Cause
Well, I
we're
guess
gonna
you
read
could leave them in the, like, make sure we know them.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
tell us now. We
Yeah.
might talk about it right now.
Yeah, we taking whatever goes in the live
Yeah,
chat
put 'em in
tonight.
chat.
Exactly.
And we're gonna gotta go. We gotta go through the old ones,
We don't fuck with the people.
You say old ones, what you mean?
like the ones that we didn't do,
Okay.
the ones that we missed. I mean, I figure we're gonna start
I
right
think
there
we-
because I don't want to wait for people to start typing in the chat. And then I just don't want to be looking at it crazy.
So which ones did we miss?
We missed.
We
this.
didn't do that week at all. We watched the video ones.
Okay, we watched these.
Did
two.
we watch the video?
We did, but we didn't
did.
do it.
What was the scruffy guy talking about?
He was talking about. I don't remember, but
The Stephen A. Smith one.
we did that.
Yeah, we did.
We did that one.
Okay. Yeah. Because we had to use his link.
Yep.
Okay.
We're starting there.
Right here.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Boom, boom.
Stream helped this poor though. That's why I was trying.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, they had a little widget. They want me to check on that shit.
Hmm.
Serious
Oops.
issues that need attention.
What kind of things? Yeah, let us know if it's choppy too. When I was looking at my phone, it wasn't. But let's see.
I said, let us know, y'all.
It don't seem to be choppy. Put a one if it's choppy. Put a 2 if it's clean.
Let us know, even though there's nothing we could do about it. It's just good to know. It's
It
good
looked like it's
data.
running smooth on my phone. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
Mm.
All right, let's rock it then.
How much of it buffering is our fault versus their fault?
It could be a mixture.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If we're not perfect, they're at
They
a
can blame
disadvantage
us.
already. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, these new routers don't seem to be doing shit.
That is fair. Shout out to Michael Solis, though. Hashtag office hours. I know I've been heavy on the conspiracy theories lately, but the Roblox scandal has me spinning. Last month, a large number of politicians suddenly sold off their Roblox stock.
What?
Around the same time, Roblox started banning people who were confronting older users, targeting younger users, and these bans weren't quiet. They were loud. Think of it like cheating on your partner, and instead of just breaking up, they wait until Christmas to play the video game in front of your whole family. The video. Shit, what the fuck was I thinking? Now, some of the same politicians who dumped their stocks are pushing the Child Safety Act and Digital Age Verification Act. Roblox already has more scandals involving PDF files than I can count, but the timing here feels very suspicious. Thoughts?
Well, you know the
Chris Hansen.
the didn't we talk about that?
I think we were supposed to talk about it on LOI,
But there's multiple things going on with Roblox. So basically, they're building a new platform for like older people, like a relationship Roblox type of game. So
it's like The Sims.
that's already one level. And
Isn't
then
it? Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
the CEO, Lauren, can you go to Google?
Mm-hmm.
He got caught up in something, but regardless, like Roblox is like it's in the top 10 games of like edophiles.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
say Mario,
damn Mario. Everybody with a Mario tattoo is
like you know,
PDF.
like games like that, communities like that,
Minecraft.
Minecraft
It's
games
the games
like that.
where the kids, some of the autistic ones, go and they just get preyed on. Because even Chris Hansen, he's working on this new documentary trying to expose Roblox.
Yes,
And how
Oh, really?
and how their user safety program isn't really set up to not get kids diddled.
yeah.
I just watched a video. I think it was Jamari. Is that his name?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dude. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Spanish looking
The
dude.
Spanish dude, yeah.
yeah. And it was about Roblox. And that was I texted my sister over that shit because I got a nephew who was on it. I think he's still on it, but she said he's on not Skyrim. The shooting game.
Yeah. And he's too big to get
The
molested, right?
shooting game.
What's the name of it?
Is
It's
it
like
Call of Duty?
Call of Duty?
the one that came after Call of Duty? That's Kitty.
Battlefield?
no. He's
Travis
talking
Scott
about
had a
Fortnite.
concert. Fortnite.
That shit.
Oh,
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Like, he's
well,
more-
Fortnite too.
He's
They-
more on Fortnite.
Yeah, but you do have to watch like
Nigga, I didn't know Roblox was wild like that.
you got to watch your kids.
Yeah.
Bro,
Roblox?
they had this one nigga, he inserted a clip of another streamer, and the streamer was like, I'm gonna make a brand new account, like brand new computer. Nigga, this is a brand new email, no past shit that I've ever had, just to see how long it takes to see something inappropriate. 18 seconds in, there was like a dick walking across the screen.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
That's crazy, bro. And that's an iPad game too, right?
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's on everything,
You can
right?
play
Yeah,
it
you can get it
anywhere.
on any system, and that's why pedophiles love it.
Yeah, nah.
It gets you instant access.
I seen this one video one time of a grown man communicating with a child, because if you're a grown man, you're communicating with children on there only. You know what I mean?
Right.
For the
And
most part.
and pulled up on somebody's house because the kid sent the address
Mhm.
to like buy something
Yeah.
or like pick something up that the kid was gonna give him. And the parent was like, it was a mom.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm pretty sure it was a single mom because the dad would have came out with action. I'm
Yeah.
sure. You know what I'm saying?
Baseball bat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's on go immediately. But
Yeah.
she was like, what the fuck are you doing in my, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like this random grown ass man pulling up talking about, I'm here to meet Jeremy.
Yeah.
They're my friend. She's like, my child is 12, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Like, bro, that shit is crazy, dog.
So your 12-year-old selling lightsabers online.
Yeah, fuck that.
Ugh.
That shit is serious.
That wasn't a metaphor.
Okay, good.
Fucking freak.
But long story short, I guess responding to what you were saying, they're now selling off the stocks. I mean, like the jig is up. So like they're selling the stocks and putting laws in place to go against the shit that they had stocks in for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Getting millions and billions off of. You know what I mean? Like that's America. That's America. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
I don't know how else to sum it up how I feel about it, but that's
You have
it,
to
bro.
you have to play both sides and get money on both sides.
Exactly.
That's what America does.
That's how the politicians play dirty.
Yeah.
That's it. Man, I dated this girl. Her brother wanted to be a politician. Like
yeah.
have you ever met a nigga who for real wants to be a politician?
All weirdos.
Bruh, they're crazy too. Like he wasn't crazy, but like the parties, he was already exposed to all that shit, like the coke. And the thing that he didn't like, and that's the tip of the iceberg too.
Yeah,
but the thing that he
that's how
didn't
the party
like
started.
was he was like on top of it just being fucking crazy, like deals like this with Roblox and PDFs, you know, that is part of like every day. He was like, essentially your job every day is to also beg for money.
Exactly.
That's all they're doing. He's like, even when you're not running for something active, and when you are running for something active,
you
just
always
collect-
fundraising.
You're always fundraising. You're always everything is to raise money.
They're
Yeah.
panhandlers with billboards.
Yeah, and he was like, that's the only thing that's like, bruh, I can't fuck with that part. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But he did it for years. He was running within people's campaigns. I don't know who was running at the time, but he was like one of those like the kids that you let in that's like, okay, this is somebody that we're trying to mold to take our position. Like he is a part of a couple campaigns and shit. And he was like, I just can't do it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he was
depends.
living that life too, bro. Every day, bro, because they live together. Like when I would see him coming in or out, he had a shirt and a tie on and a suit jacket.
Like
Like
lived it.
he really lived it. He was
Yeah.
like 25.
Damn.
Yeah,
He sold his soul.
yeah.
It depends on what position you have. Like I feel like being a political strategist might be cool. Like if you just the guy that's in the think tank that's like, yo, maybe you should
They
tweak
hired
this.
you to run their campaign.
Yeah.
You a cold motherfucker.
Like you
Yeah.
got
You a
young,
cold
you got
motherfucker when you're
YN
that nigga.
intel. You know how to market to the niggas and shit.
Yeah.
That's dope. But
Yeah.
being the actual face, nah,
It's a lot, bro.
that's too
It's a
much.
lot.
It's a lot, dog.
And that comes your family comes with that because it's like if you want to be a politician, you also have to prepare your family to be kind of famous.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna
yeah.
sort through all they bullshit just to
Yeah.
see if they can get something on you.
The higher you up, the worse
Like
it
his
gets.
sister's a crackhead,
Yeah.
so what does that mean?
Even locally though, bro. Like the local niggas they're celebrities. Like if you're a local politician, like and you go hard on the campaign and become number 1 or 2,
Yeah.
you can't go to anywhere anymore. Target without running into somebody who voted for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And same with your family, because politicians gonna post the family pic with the golden retriever.
Yeah.
They not.
That was the first time they seen the
Has
niggas
a-
in 12 months.
Has a black politician done the fall photo shoot with a pit bull or a Rottweiler yet?
Why a pit?
Maybe
because
the
most
mayor,
of the
Maybe a
time-
golden retriever, right?
No, that's what you should do. That's what I think you're supposed to. That's what the white people do. White people love
Maybe
golden
at
retrievers.
least a Doberman.
or lab, but I just want a black dog with a black politician. I don't know if anybody's done that. You know, like the Obamas had a dog, but it was like a little poodle or some shit like that. Like,
That's
you know,
normally the dog. That's normally the political dog.
That's the political dog.
That's a political dog.
Labs, golden retrievers, those are all political dogs.
Yeah.
A black mare needs to have an actual Black Panther.
That's
so
what I'm
that
saying.
you're
What if
radical,
I
nigga.
I want to see if there's like the family fall picture with a clean, nice, healthy pit bull by their side. Like, I just want to see that. I just want to see, or Doberman picture, Rottweiler, like just like a black dog.
They'll have a German Shepherd for sure, though.
Or if they did one like the black art style when we're all free and expressive.
Yeah.
Just get your family and your kid to be like this.
The jukebox joint.
Damn, that's funny as hell. I gotta see that. Detroit might have done it. Detroit has
That's
some,
definitely happened.
like Detroit has some wild.
I don't like
mayors
the way
and
you
shit.
say that word.
What?
Detroit?
Detroit.
You said
That's what it is.
Detroit.
Detroit.
I thought it was Detroit.
I
We're
mean,
all saying the same thing.
yeah.
Nah,
It's like
we're all
Wisconsin,
saying it
Wisconsin.
differently.
I don't know. Detroit.
You listen to too much Big Sean, nigga.
Yes. Yeah, but
Detroit.
yeah, I feel like they've had wild enough mayors and senators that maybe that picture exists in Detroit.
Oh, it definitely exists here, and he's probably on top of a horse. He got a baby on his shoulders or something. Like, yeah, it's on some real country shit.
Mark
It's
Ronson,
happened before.
Mark Robinson. Was that the
Yeah,
black
Yes,
man?
Mark.
Yeah,
He's yes.
But he's a Labrador nigga. He's a Labrador golden retriever because he want to be white for real. He really
I
like.
see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so he's gonna do that. He's not getting a black breed.
But he
It's
go to
funny call it a
underground
black
dog
breed.
fights for sure.
No, hell no.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
To judge.
He's going
Yeah.
to he's going he's
me,
going
I'm
to a
different than them.
dark. That's an arcade nigga. Like he goes to like sex shops and like hole in the walls. Like he's that
Oh,
that
okay.
type of. Because remember his whole thing. He was commenting on Cornhub's website. Like
Oh yeah.
He had
Remember that
trucks
shit?
riding around.
he was
Like,
a wild.
yeah.
Yeah, so he was
crazy.
he's that type of nigga.
I feel that.
Yeah.
There's this one sex shop on Capitol, man. It's always cars leaving that shit. And it's one of the ones where, you put a
I
quarter
know
in,
you're
you
talking
could go hit a button, do your thing.
Jerk off
yeah,
lanes.
yeah.
And it's always cars leaving no matter what time.
I know exactly what you're
Like
talking
2
about.
in the morning.
I know exactly
2
what
in
you're
the
talking
morning, I'm going home from
about.
like
Nigga,
just
the parking lot be busy as a
nigga.
motherfucker. Yeah, I
And
be
like
seeing that
they be
shit.
trying to be sneaky by parking down and like to the side. It's like, nah,
It's
nigga,
funny,
I know where you walking.
But
up
it's
to.
funny because you go there, nigga, Capitol Boulevard is one of the busiest streets in the fucking city.
Yes.
So it's like,
Yeah.
and you can see it from the street. So like, there's
can
only
see
so much hiding a nigga can do over there.
No
If you-
fences.
Yeah,
They
don't
do
have,
got a nice tree line though, where you can't look directly into the parking lot, but you can still see the signage above it.
And
Nah, I
it's
think you're talking about something else.
I stay off Capitol, dog.
no, we're talking
ma-
about the A and B. I'm talking about that A and B store.
Off of,
It's not. It's like
it's in between Capitol and going downtown.
right next to the bus station.
Yeah, where
Yes,
you go
exactly.
downtown. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga,
I
that
just
shit
seen
is open.
Yeah, it's open.
Now, if you go to Pegasus, they got a big, nice fence. It's blacked off. It's beautiful.
That's over-
It's nice and private.
Yeah. Shit's crazy, man. We know where all the locations are.
Yeah,
Well, speak for yourself, nigga.
Oh man.
that's funny.
Shit.
Hashtag office hours. Y'all got beef with grits and eggs? I don't know if I just always miss it, but I feel like I haven't seen you comment, and they've been on a run for at least 6 months. Just curious. After years of reluctantly avoiding Kill Tony because I think the concept is stupid, I now am 100% with AJ on his take on the show. Shout out from the 828. I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
Who the fuck is Grits and Eggs again?
grits and eggs is that
Podcast.
light skinned nigga.
Light skinned nigga with the locks.
The light skinned nigga. I personally just don't even like.
No.
He's
He's
been on
cool.
a run. When I brought him up on the show, I was like, hey, this nigga's going on a run right now.
I remember.
That was as deep as it got. It wasn't
Yeah.
no full like, I like this podcast because of this, and I don't like this podcast because of that. So I don't have anything. I don't know. And then I haven't fully. I don't follow. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't bought all the way in.
From
like,
what I've listened to him, he says the right things,
Yeah.
yes,
and that's all and he's cool.
Yeah, we have no issues with these guys.
yeah. I don't. How do I?
Oh,
I did
this
start
nigga.
watching the. I did start watching the.
I watched that interview.
I watched him for the Chance the Rapper one.
Yeah,
I
that
did
shit
watch
was
that.
And I did see him in one reel. He was making a whole lot of sense. I don't even remember what he was talking about.
Yeah,
But I was just like, I agree.
I don't think I've ever
Makes
seen him
sense.
and he
Smart
didn't
guy.
make sense, honestly.
I think that's when he goes the most viral, when it's
Yeah.
like, which is ironic because most of the time a nigga go viral for saying some stupid shit, but he's like completely objective.
And what else? He didn't have as many collaborations at first because I know he had a rule where he only wanted to do podcasts in person. He didn't want to do Skype podcasts because they fucking suck. So I do like that he has stuck with that because based on what I've seen, if somebody is there, they're talking. There's two people in the room.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him do any phone ins or Skype ones. He's kept his rule solid. In that, which I do like that. But shit, I don't know. I just don't watch it.
Yeah, nah. Shout out Grits and Eggs, man.
Yeah.
Y'all doing phenomenal.
The things that I do like about it though, I do like the simple setup. I commented on this before. I feel like I do like the simple setup. I like the subject matter. Sometimes because I feel like I've never heard him say anything wrong,
It rings off bells.
yeah, there's just like a slight alarm that goes up, but where I haven't heard any, for as free and as open as he talks, I haven't heard anything
Too against the grain.
that's- Yeah, right.
I understand, and that's why I
Yeah.
said he literally says the perfect things.
Yeah,
And
and with the energy of somebody saying something against the grain,
Yeah.
which is like great performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not even a performance, like great authenticity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, something about it I haven't bought all the way into yet. And there's really nothing I can say bad about it. It's just like, I don't know. I do like that when he does his short form content, and when I say that I mean like TikToks, and Instagram, and Reels. I do like that he does not stick to the 60 seconds or less. Most of the time when he goes viral, he's giving people 3 to 5 minutes in those clips because you can upload that now. You know what I mean? Like TikTok and Instagram don't bound you to that
60-second shit.
to the 60 seconds long form shorts. They'll let you put 5 minutes or 3 minutes in there, and he does that, which I think is why it's a great translation because most people who just have good clips and their YouTube numbers don't represent how good they do and from the millions of views they get on other platforms. They don't make a good crossover, but because his videos are 3 to 5 minutes, his YouTube looks strong. His YouTube just looks like this is all he focuses on.
Do y'all mainly see his clips? Because I feel like I see a lot of third-party people clipping him, like what happens with streamers.
That's when,
Which is good. That's what you
then
want.
that's when you're up.
Yeah,
you're viral.
I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying like I feel like most of the time it is that situation with him.
For me, I feel like I'm seeing his straight page. For me, but not that. But you're seeing it the other way.
Yeah, like even with Rampage Jackson, like I fuck with his stream. That shit is funny as hell. But I realized the other day I never went to his page to watch it, so I'm essentially getting other niggas rich. Off
You
his
are right
talent.
about that. Now for Rampage, I don't think I've ever been to his
Not
page.
one
I don't even
time.
think I subscribed to him.
I
Clippers make more
subscribed,
money.
But the clips, like I don't watch full streams, and
Right,
he only
right.
streams for like an hour 30, maybe 2, which
Real-
is that's
real-
decent enough. That's a podcast.
That's pretty solid.
It's pretty solid, but
Yeah.
even then, I consume that through the reels
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
And the
belong to
clips.
other niggas.
The Clippers make all the money, dog. They make way more money than the streamers.
Yeah,
Did anybody in here say anything about? All right, so since there's niggas in here, we will read the chat. Are we running smooth? Is there any lag? Anything like that?
They're just now getting it. It was smooth until now.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, essentially. Like I just asked them earlier.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, I asked them earlier to let me know,
Okay, gotcha.
and they started letting me know.
all right. Well, thanks for letting us know. There's nothing we can do about that shit.
Yeah, so I do like. Let's talk about this. We're live right now. Current view is 36. So like, White Man has the comment screen on here, right?
Yeah.
I feel like in LA, when you do the LA podcast circuit, this is completely random. That's what every platform we went to has a TV for us to view things, read the comments, and then they have one TV solely dedicated to the live chat. And they're next to each other while you're trying to podcast. And I just think that is an intense way to podcast. I think that is so intense.
I don't think
so?
they're really reading it though. Especially,
No, they're reading it. They're locked in.
Well, sometimes,
ahead,
but
yeah.
at the rate that it comes in, especially with like,
Okay, yeah.
of course they're not casting that, but sometimes that bitch be blind.
No, it be booming. Yeah,
To
yeah,
the
it
point
be
where it's
booming.
like you're not really catching all of that. You just see it.
But
That
they're
nigga just
seeing
say
all
my
the
name,
shit
and then
talking.
you read that out loud.
Yeah, so because it's
seeing
moving
all
so fast,
this-
you see the worst words.
You seeing the
Bitch,
worst.
hoe.
Yeah.
Like
No
With your
context
name
in it.
attached
Yeah.
to it.
Like he might have been saying AJ gets bitches and hoes, but you saw AJ's a bitch and a hoe.
Yeah,
right,
it's like, what
right,
the
yeah, dog. I can't do it. I do not like that about how. I don't like that about how they podcast. I guess that's what happens when you're focused mainly on live shows, but I don't know, bro.
Said they lost audio.
Really.
Yeah, that's odd.
They lying. It's probably just
It's probably just the stream.
it's the
chopping.
stream. Hey, refresh our page, man.
I got new routers and this bullshit is still happening. Ain't that some bullshit?
This shit's still up, so that's smooth.
Okay. So it'll come through at some point, maybe.
Yeah, it should.
But I get what you're saying, but it's really no different than, you performing, you doing music. Like you've done it before. You know,
I think it's so different because that's real life. People aren't calling you a hoe. They're not saying the worst shit in the world to you right there.
yeah, but it's,
Well, yeah. but
after a certain
sometimes-
point, doesn't it like kind of diminish? You know what I mean? After like the 20th bitch ass
become
hoe
numb
ass
to
nigga,
it?
it's like whatever.
I would say that, but then in times of controversy or whatever, think about when anything in the Fig community world, No Jumper, Back on Fig, anything in those worlds were going down. Oh, Apollo. When we were at Apollo, the live chat is what alerted them to the video.
Yeah.
All this is happening while niggas are there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so like it's alerted to the video. The link is being sent. We're watching it live. The niggas are like, go.
Yeah.
It's bro, that shit is crazy, dog.
Does that make them better broadcasters in a way?
It's a different type of
Because
performance.
like they got their feet actually on the fight.
Yeah, it's a different type
live.
of performance though.
Better live stream.
It's a different kind of performance, but still it's performance nonetheless.
Yeah.
And it's under more pressure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because then when I'm play it back, I don't see the live chat. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm watching a playback of you reacting to something in time. It's like it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might not be able to get all the way into your bag because you're so busy reacting. You had an idea of what you wanted to come to the day with, and then things in the live chat might have diverted your point. So maybe you're not as clear and it's taking you 10, 20, 30 minutes to convey a point that you could have conveyed in 4. You know
But
what I
you're
mean?
It's all
thinking-
about pace.
Yeah, you're thinking about the bad
Yeah.
parts too. Like think about
Yeah.
like just the in the moment part where it's
In the
just
moment
like you're
part's
not
intense.
really thinking about anything outside. It's like whatever's coming from the heart.
Or
just
the
coming
super
out.
chats. Like niggas send money as well.
Yeah.
For sure.
That chat isn't all hate.
I can't fuck with it. Maybe that's all, maybe I say all that to say that. It's just too much. I'll do it, of course. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I just think we're losing at a certain point. Like for some reason there's a diminishing return on it.
Well, it depends
Yeah.
on what you're trying to convey and what your content is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Before, you know what I'm saying? Like, if,
Yeah.
Dom
if you
does
have a
a
separate show that's a podcast in a moment, then it's that. But then if you have one that you do live, then you can kind of treat it different.
I guess
Yeah.
I agree with that, but they're doing their podcast.
Live.
Like they're
Yeah,
getting
that's a different way to do it.
technically like we're getting both products.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And it's one is great live, and the other one, if I would just rate it as a standalone podcast, is it lit? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only so lit it can get. That's how it feels to me.
It depends because Corey Holcomb's show be live and that should be good.
Yeah.
That should be funny as fuck.
Dom be doing a pretty good job of that too. Like he keeps the chat in mind while he's also getting his shit off.
But that's his live stream though, because I feel like his podcast was them sitting on the couch with the Potty Mouth logo behind them and them talking. That is, which is different. That's the podcast. And then the other one is the live stream, unless he started combining that together as all one thing now. I'm not on
The
I don't
podcast is
think I'm on
behind a
Patreon.
paywall, but he definitely still live streams and he gets his takes off while having the chat incorporated. Even in his 10-minute clips that he chops up from the stream, it
Right.
kind of blends both kind of seamlessly.
I am jealous of that. I'm jealous of a little bit. I do want to live stream just to get those clips, like those, because there's nothing to do afterwards. It's just separated. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am jealous of that.
Depending on your style.
that speed. being able to do that.
This fucking Leek said, I never knew they was mad at you, Unc. What's up, OG? Shout out to Uncle Carl.
Yeah, shout out to Uncle Carl. We're not gonna play your audio on the long.
Does J Nobles have on? Oh, you meant on, not one. Does J Nobles have one peach socks, or do his ankles need some sun?
Nah, that's salmon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's salmon.
It's
color
salmon.
Like a man. What?
Yeah, what is that?
There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was with you into that.
Salmon.
What pond you get that out of?
I mean, hey, nigga,
salmon.
Salmon.
That does sound like a furniture store.
Salmon.
Salmon.
Y'all niggas ain't from
But
the South.
yes.
That's where he got them socks at.
Right. For
And
real.
Carl should know this color if he was really pimping back in the day.
Yeah, wasn't your Cadillac the same color, Carl?
Nah, his Cadillac was like cream, wasn't
It
it?
was cream.
No,
I thought
that
it
not.
was some
Off whitish.
You're
some
both right.
off the
Yeah.
wall.
You're both right. It just got a little faded over time. You know, that's what ended up happening.
Stop playing hating over
ended
there.
up
Like
man.
this.
happening.
Like your suit.
Oh, I forgot we beefing with Carl. Yeah.
Well, not anymore. We ended it. It's
We
done.
did. We did.
It's
squash the
done.
beef.
There's no beef anymore.
Yeah, we squashed the beef. We could never be mad at Carl for real.
Yeah, nah.
Leek said hashtag office hours. Who's the biggest nerd on the pod, and why does J Nobles run away from his nerdiness? I don't run away from my nerdiness.
He asked that
He
question
runs away from
just
us.
to fuck with you.
Yeah,
he did.
yeah.
He knows who the
Yeah.
nerdiest on the pod is.
Yeah,
J
nah.
Nobles does.
And that's not really true.
Yeah.
You have two katana swords in your home.
That's
Hold up.
dope.
Yeah.
That's not
dope.
nerdy.
Yeah, I got that. Hey, hold on.
I
Wait,
have-
what did he do when he
Tony,
saw them? What did
that's
he do?
not
when
nerdy.
he-
That's what I'm
I see them
saying.
on my wall. What did he do
So
when
what'd
he
he
saw
do?
them?
So what'd he do with it?
What did he do? What did he do when he saw them?
Because I'm not going to lie, you can't call a nerdy after we played with him for 30 minutes.
Well,
No, he
cut your face
I can do that because it's almost I'm self-deprecating, but it's
No, you're not.
we're all in it.
No,
we're
you're
all
not.
in it.
Take
Yeah,
the time of your
that was the
life.
thing. Like how with F Mac and the cinnamon buns, like we were shitting on them, but if he had brought them, I would have ate them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were still.
AJ,
that's why we
AJ,
should've-
you should have seen the smile on his face.
For real?
Hey, Tone was like, let me see it. He was like, you don't know what to do with this dog.
Nigga was
This nigga like, well, but yeah, the biggest nerd is probably you. But
I
that
don't
doesn't
know.
say much.
I don't know.
That don't
Lauren's
say
a
much.
nerd.
I am, but
Yeah.
I think you might have me beat.
You didn't you play
feel like going
Myth
to-
of Wukong? You play like RPG games.
I do play RPG games.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
But I play action RPG games.
No,
I only play action RPG
just
games.
because you
Did you fuck
swing.
with Skyrim?
No.
Okay.
I tried to. I didn't like it.
Just because you swing a stick instead of shooting doesn't mean it's
Well, I'm
like
talking
still
about like I
RPG.
play like God of War. Like I like that's my type of favorite.
Don't-
No, that is my favorite type.
But
That's
you
why
play
I got
the
that.
other
in it.
ones too.
You don't?
No, like what? Name one. I do play RPGs though, but name one. I don't mind
You
saying.
play RPGs, but you want me to name one? What,
Well,
what do you
I'm
play?
asking what you consider. I'll tell you. I'll ask you. So God of War, Black Myth Wukong, which I like that shit. I think that's more Chinese historical, like not. It's like it's swordplay. I like swords and shit like that. You know
History
what I'm saying?
is nerdy.
Yeah, so I like that. I like. I've just been playing this one called Kazan the Berserker. That shit hard.
Kazan the Berserker.
Yeah, that shit hard. That shit hard.
I think AJ might be a good runner-up. And
I
I
think-
base that
I think all
solely
three of these
off
niggas
of
right
the
here,
way your face looked at the Harry Potter store.
Whoa.
I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
Y'all
shit,
really
yeah.
caught me.
Like
yeah.
you fanned out
That
did.
is true.
over
I couldn't
J.K.
believe-
Rowling.
Yeah.
That store was amazing, bro.
See?
Yeah, we lost AJ.
Yeah.
Like, we was like, where's AJ?
I was in that bitch for like an hour and that. We was in there for a minute,
He was,
bro.
you was calling Cherry like, Cherry, you want something? I'm right here. So I don't know. It's like, you better get some out
Yeah,
here.
that's a fact. That's a
Jeff,
fact.
Jeff, hey, nigga,
fact.
I'm in the store. Like, nigga, what the fuck? And you taught us how to do the thingy-me-jig.
Oh, how to find your house.
How to find your house.
Yeah.
But AJ, you got it. He's doing all the shit to deflect. Like he's the
Oh,
target. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like he's the target.
So y'all just proved how extremely nerdy
So
y'all
how nerdy are you?
Oh,
I'll
no,
tell you.
I might be number one. I also go to the Renaissance Fair.
Is that the
What is that?
the Merlin? It'd be like Merlin.
No,
and
it'd be like
King Arthur. And
It'd be
shit?
like medieval. Yes, medieval
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah, nah. He's shitting on you.
Yeah.
He's shitting all over your nerdiness.
Yeah, I probably go to the Renaissance Fair like every 2-3 years.
So it's AJ,
Yeah.
Lauren. I mean, shit,
Nah.
Lauren. Justin.
No.
Lauren.
Yeah, me and Justin are
then
close.
me.
I can say me and Justin are close.
I-
for sure.
I
Which
would
is why
say-
y'all suck at basketball.
I have to
Olay
say
is in
you.
the building.
yeah.
Shout out Olay.
Olay.
Shout out
Let
Olay.
me tell y'all something about Olay. I know Olay was a little mad at me because I was a little mad at myself because the last time, I did Olay and Friends.
Yeah.
I was running late from work. It starts pretty much when I'm getting off work. So I'm rushing home. She already knew I was gonna be late. Then the Wi-Fi was fucking up. So now I'm 30 minutes late. The Wi-Fi is choppy, and I'm trying to catch the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was so disappointed. And then the shit dropped out. I couldn't even get back in at a certain point.
And were they talking about like something complicated, or was it like
They
Cracker
weren't-
Bells? Something
No,
simple?
it wasn't something. It was something that.
Exactly.
It was like, I can't remember what the context was, but it's not, long story short, it's not something I would typically care about.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fucking matter either. Like, I could jump into the conversation, but because I don't care about it, it was imperative for me to be at the beginning of the conversation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, one of those type things where like, I really have to be here from the beginning because jumping in is hard.
Yeah.
Because I already don't have as much knowledge. If I was able to be there when the foundation was being laid, it'd be a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can piggyback off their work.
I'll be able to piggyback off everybody and ride this wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I felt bad. But I'm off a couple days. And then if you have any going down at 6 o'clock over the next couple days, I could do it.
Damn.
That's it.
Was that it though? Like, did you perform bad or you was just late?
Yeah, I performed bad. The Wi-Fi was fucking up.
What Zoom?
It was
Or was that other one?
it was whatever we used for that. I don't know what the platform was, but it wasn't Zoom though. It wasn't Zoom though.
This nigga Carl, shout out to Carl. He said this will answer the nerd question. Does anybody watch Big Bang Theory, and do you relate to any of the characters?
No.
I've never
I didn't
liked
watch
Big
Big
Bang
Bang,
Theory.
but
That's
I fucked with Mythbusters heavy growing up. So
That
that's
don't count. I mean, that doesn't really, you know.
what nigga.
That doesn't really count as like
cut
a-
it out. If you are trying to deny Mythbusters as some nerd shit, you're a nerd, bro.
Hey,
That's
him.
nerd shit.
More conspiracy theory
Bro,
than
every
nerds.
episode of Mythbusters, we were pretty much busting a myth.
Yeah.
But nigga, we're watching them work the math equations out so that we can get to our results. Like, nigga, this is some nerd shit, bro.
Bill
Like,
Nye is nerdy though.
yeah, but that was also a
That's
kid science show.
informative.
Mythbusters was adult, Bill Nye essentially, adult science TV.
For Sasquatch
No.
and aliens and shit.
Bro, that shit was, bro, that shit was
Mythbusters was
crazy.
nerdy. Mythbusters was
fuck.
nerdy. It
As
was
fuck,
nerdy as
bro.
fuck. You
Shout
had
out
niggas like trying to figure things out.
And then if the
Yeah.
myth was busted too soon, they're like, okay, so now what elements or what things do we what do we need to throw into the
'cause we
equation?
gotta come
to
back harder for round two.
to make this happen now. Since it's fake, all right, let's make it true. And then they're like, all right, let's torque up a couple 100 volts. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas running the math problems out.
Okay.
Myth is gonna be
Real physics shit.
You making a good case for nerdiest classmate. Good job, AJ.
busted, nigga.
But what
We
else?
didn't ever answer that second question about Kill Tony.
Trash. But he's with me. I got another person. I don't know how many people also think Kill Tony is fucking horrible, but I'm glad to have another person on the team.
Yeah. I mean, y'all
dope,
don't
man.
like stand up like that, but you know, shout out to y'all.
Nick, you're crazy. I love stand up.
When's the last time you watched stand up?
A stand up special?
Yeah, anything.
Well, to be fair, I watch stand up every day because it's a decent amount where I'm watching a couple reels at least. So like I'm watching some form of stand up.
Okay,
Not like
I'll count that.
You know what I'm saying? Like not. I'm watching it enough to where they know they got to feed me 1 or 2 stand up clips a day. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Every couple months or every couple years, I go on a Patrice O'Neal run where niggas just have to be reminded why you fuck with them again. You know, it's
Yeah.
like you rolling down
Got to keep his spirit alive.
the Opie and Anthony rabbit hole with him on there and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I fuck with comedy.
No stand up, nigga.
Hashtag office hours. Sorry to hit y'all with 2 this week, but I feel like Joe Rogan hasn't been the same since CNN painted him yellow. Ever since then, he's leaned more conservative, with more guests pushing right-wing ideologies and little to no pushback from him anymore. Some of these people are openly racist, just swapping the word black for woke, and it slides right past Joe's radar. I still enjoy a few interviews, but I've gone from watching almost every episode to maybe 1 or 2 this year. Like the great street philosopher 50 Cent said, "You've been hanging out with too many ops for me to not look at you funny." I feel that. I was looking at Joe Rogan's feed the other day, and I was just scrolling. I was like, damn, there was a point in time where like Tuesday, Sasquatch expert.
Yeah.
Thursday, some legendary stand-up comedian.
Right.
The day after that, fucking 50 Cent potentially. Like
I ain't
it
gonna
felt like
lie.
that shit used to hit a
It
lot more consistently.
Yeah.
It definitely felt like at least once a week. Because how many does he drop a week? 2 or 3?
It depends
like
on what
a
he
lot.
feels, but 2 to 3 on average.
I feel like at least 2. Like we can say comfortably 2, right?
Maybe, yeah.
But I feel like at least once every other week, he had an interview that would be like, oh, I got to tap back in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it just looked interesting.
It looked interesting, or it was somebody who you never thought that would be there is also there. So it's like he always had a reason to kind of bring you back for some shit like that.
And it might also be perception, because he still has those kind of guys on there, like famous rock stars, you know. A lot of it is perception, but, you know, it's the political run he went on kind of fucked up his whole image.
Yeah.
You know.
And in terms of the pushback, you're right, but he's doing that to everybody. Because, you know the comedian Dave Smith?
I never heard of that.
That dude?
Yeah. Well, I think he lost weight. But he recently went on Joe Rogan, and he was kind of going in on Trump. Like, I watched a 10-minute clip where Joe Rogan only spoke at the end to be like, where are you getting this information? Like, he didn't push back on anything that was negative about Trump or positive about anything else. So Joe Rogan's in a weird space to where this nigga is literally just, he's trying to play it so safe that he don't exist no more.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he used to talk and I used to know what he thought. But nowadays he kind of just like, what's your idea? Let me just sit here in silence and stare at you very concerningly. And then you get your shit off. But I don't really know how the nigga feels about shit.
It's a certain level
it depends.
of it.
He whack, like if it's about fucking supplements, cold saunas, he perks up. But anything else is just like, let this guy get it off, which is, you know, that's a cool interview technique. But I feel like it used to be more conversational.
It would.
It used to be more ping pong. Like,
yeah,
they're both playing.
I feel like you get to a point, sometimes that fame will ruin some good shit.
Yeah, how many people can you talk to?
Too much attention. I mean, because he's entered into the political side. Maybe he's afraid. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas are disappearing around him. Not around him, but like...
They can't take it down.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like...
At least publicly.
Yeah, the higher up you go, it's like, my bad before used to just be really bad hate on the internet for a week, but now my bad before is somebody's like, there's vans outside my house or some shit. You know, just weird shit like that. Like,
and being known as the guy who like put Trump in office can probably change how you move.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Maybe.
So I don't know. It's a weird he might be having that sort of pressure. Then it's not worth it, right? It might not be worth it.
It depends, man.
I got a family, I got a wife, I got kids and shit. I'm worried about my safety. So I gotta be worried about theirs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
It also might be perception. Like, we could probably literally go to his page and see the same shit, like a rock climbing expert, like Aquaman expert, like, you know.
I have been kind of got off of Joe Rogan. I was never a every episode or every other episode Joe Rogan person anyway. So when I first got into podcasting, I did listen to it, but that was after it wasn't priority. I had to run through everything that I wanted to watch on Loudspeaker Network first. Then Loudspeaker Network, Joe Budden Podcast, then Joe Rogan, whatever I listened to up until the next Joe Budden or Loudspeaker Network drop that I wanted to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you was covered for the week.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm covered. I'm good on all fronts. That's pretty much how I used to like operate my real life podcast rotation when I worked that office job. But I haven't had to be fair, also, I haven't had a job that has allowed me to, this your peace offering? Accepted. We don't drag beef around here.
Wait, zoom in. He thinks $2 is peace? Carl. You might have just started another beef, brother.
I know you think $2 is enough.
Here for your troubles, nigga.
Yeah.
I was willing to accept it, man, you know. But,
nah, we accept it, Carl. I'm too broke to not
Carl,
accept it.
you $2. What did that say? Carl, you called $2 a piece offering? He nigga literally said that.
Oh, yeah, right now here.
Oh, he said it down there?
Yeah.
See, that's how ridiculous it is.
They need at least 2 more. What's the lotion right now? Trash. The lotion jokes are over, man.
You keep trying them. You throw that bait out there, you got to expect it.
I don't know if I look ashy right now. I think I always look ashy on camera, I guess. I don't know.
Nigga just look dry.
Yeah.
Nigga said Big Bang Theory is overhated. Leek is a nerd. Big Bang Theory is ass.
I didn't watch it. My mom watched it, but I didn't watch it.
I think you really like white people if you're black and you like that shit.
Mythbusters is way more nerdy than Big Bang Theory. Nigga, I watch Eureka. That's some nerd shit.
I've seen it. I've never tried it.
And I liked it a lot.
You like that?
I did, bruh. That's how you know you're a nerd, though, is when you're willing to accept that bad
The
Like,
bad shit
in the beginning.
Yeah,
The bad
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's true.
I'm here for the storyline.
That's true.
That's how you know you're really a nerd.
You
like,
want to see the Lord.
you
get
know
built.
this ain't really good, and I feel like we all have those, especially because we all into a decent amount
To
of.
where it's like, I'll see what happens.
I'll ignore that like these Power Rangers level effects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word.
These shitty green screens. Like I'll let it happen.
The nerdiest it gets for me nowadays is Marvel movies. And I don't even like when I'm at home, I don't watch TV too much anymore. I'm really on YouTube. Majority of my content is YouTube specific.
Yeah, me
So,
too. Honestly, I might have canceled my fucking TV, my little TV streaming. I just don't use it enough.
You got cable or you got
I technically have cable, but it's streaming. But I get like 22 channels in the local channels.
you got Spectrum, right?
Yeah, I got to pick the channels, the 22 that I want, and then I get the local shit.
Word.
Okay.
So it's like I had ESPN. So if there was a game, but to be fair, I'm not watching enough games to where if I do want to watch that game, why wouldn't I also go to my bar?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it depends on the game though. Like if you want to watch Mike Beasley drop 30 out of 50 points in the
That's
Big
YouTube.
Three, YouTube, but it's live on CBS.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But I could also do the stream or some shit like that. You
I
know
bought
what
an
I mean?
antenna for that shit.
For Big Three?
No.
For the-
Well,
for the-
just for-
for like, and it's
For the
live
local
on
digital channels?
local shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because I wanted to catch the games and shit.
Do you still have to have an antenna to have them to get them to come through?
Yeah, I got
Damn,
the.
isn't
Well,
that
some
crazy?
TVs have the antenna built into them.
They do. I got
it in my.
mine.
Yeah, no, I got it in my other room.
Are they still built the same or have they updated?
Digital antenna.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
one that's
yeah.
like a flat thing. Like yeah.
I was about
It's
to
like
say.
a fucking piece of paper.
You can stick it to the wall, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could look here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's cool though.
Yeah, I wonder if my shit has
Cause
that.
I'm into football again now, and I just started fantasy football.
You talking about like bet? Oh, fantasy.
Fantasy with like
Is it when you put money in or just?
yeah,
for
we
fun?
all doing $20.
That's
No,
perfect.
that's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
Because there'd be a lot of people in them pools.
Yeah. Well, it's only 10 of us, but I mean,
Okay. That's
yeah,
decent,
It's
though.
a good little prize.
That's decent.
Yeah,
Football.
fuck around.
Bet on a real sport.
Okay.
Them niggas are getting CTE, man.
Yeah, I was like, what
That
you
shit as real as it gets. Niggas get
So
brain
are
damage.
wrestlers, nigga. You saw Psycho Stu? That
Yeah.
nigga just woke up a couple days ago.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That shit is
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
He deserved it.
I ain't gonna lie. Every time it hit different because people are hurting each other like that in MMA, but there's a ref to throw his body in between the unconscious nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's watching somebody hit somebody unconscious that you do not
It's
see that.
crazy.
It's you really only see that in movies. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and sometimes because it's a lot of
Sometimes.
cuts.
that's
You know
what I'm
what I
saying.
mean?
Yeah. So the fact that we
Yeah.
got to see that
Yeah.
uninterrupted, like,
That's how real it get.
that shit was
And the
real,
ref didn't
bruh.
do nothing. Like, it's crazy. The whole situation was wild.
everybody-
I
was
think he
shocked.
thought that he was really selling those punches until the nigga started leaking.
Yo, they're cooking my antenna in the chat. Do it if you ain't trying to buy a fucking TV.
Yeah, nah.
Don't let them hate on you,
Local
white
channels,
man.
nigga. I ain't worried about that shit.
You fiscally
I just
responsible.
ain't
Digital,
watching it,
yeah,
bro.
and I just put it in my studio room, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So I
it's
can get
nothing.
the games. I got like 3 TVs in there, so I just put the games on there. I ain't want to buy a TV. I got a closer one on the stand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
really
nigga.
do watch too much TV to even like be like, oh, what's on TV right now?
That's regular TV.
They're here. My fucking legs.
Yeah,
are-
Cam.
legs
Yeah,
are-
Cam 4-1. His clips are definitely helping me too, Michael Solis. Just so you know, and getting back to football, his 4-1 clips.
Word.
Yeah, listening to Cam talk about it. It's like I listen to NBA shit, like ESPN shit, but now I'm listening to football shit too again. So I got mad sports content I've been like listening to.
You got any football YouTubers you fuck with? Because in
Right
terms
now?
of basketball, have you heard of AM Hoops?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
I fuck with AM Hoops. That's where I get like a lot of my up to date information on who the fuck getting traded, whose baby mama just got a lump sum.
Yeah.
I get all
Well,
that
𝙿𝙾𝚃
information.
Arena's doing the new show with Skip Bayless, a football show.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's going
with Skip Bayless.
With Skip Bayless, yeah.
Well, it's gonna be Skip Bayless, 2 other hosts, and Gil on 𝙿𝚃 Arena's like set.
Yeah.
What?
The
Yeah,
trailer,
it's
the trailer
it's
just
𝙿𝚃
dropped.
Arena's gridiron. Yeah.
That's so
Oh, that
beautiful.
shit.
Every now and then,
That
some
is
black guy
fantastic.
Yeah.
decides to save Skip Bayless's career.
And you know Cam Newton got hired for First State.
just saw that. The
Yeah,
other day.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
he was on there today. I watched
Yeah,
the whole.
it's
He
So
was,
he'll be with Stephen A. Smith?
yeah,
Yep.
they was just in somewhere one of them spots. I don't remember which one. North Dakota, one of them shits. And where Mike Vick played. See, I'm not a football guy. They gonna kill me for that. But Mike Vick was on set with Cam Newton and because Mike Vick is a new head coach. I think it's North Dakota.
Where he played, or
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I think he played there. But where he grew up. Long story short, but of college. You know what I'm saying? Like HBCU.
Where would he keep his kennel?
Good question.
Gil's Arena.
My dad
I
got
forgot what I
fans.
was doing. Thank
Yeah, nah.
you.
Yo, Gil's got Skip Bayless?
Yeah.
Nah, that's going to be crazy.
He got Skip Bayless.
Is that a trailer?
Yeah, launching a new show.
Y'all fuck with Skip Bayless?
Hell yeah.
I don't give a fuck about that nigga, but
I always thought he
I know
was
how
cool.
big he is.
All right, you want to watch this?
Yeah.
This is your boy, Gilbert Arenas. Gil's Arena has brought you almost 1 billion views, 1 million subs, and over 400 episodes.
Presented by Underdog.
Now, we want to take that next step into sports by bringing you football. The Arena Gridiron. We got 𝙼𝙾𝚃.
One of the smartest corners in football.
I played with Brady. I see how he was.
First,
Jay Gruden
I'm not going to pass on a quarterback because I'm afraid of Deion Sanders taking my job.
and Skip Bayless.
I'm about to smash your argument
Okay, go ahead.
into 1,000 pieces.
he's way better than you were. It's my turn.
I disagree with you on the tape. CD is one. Man, that, Jay. His arm is at least as good as Brady's. He's better than that.
If we can get the word out quickly about this, it'll be the place to go.
The Arena. I'm going to be there, and you're going to want to be there too.
Wonder how much Gil knows about football. I feel like he might just set himself up to get dunked on every week.
This nigga Gil is really doing great.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's like that. That solidified it for me for sure.
He's doing fantastic.
And it's
I
perfect
mean,
timing for me as a new football fan again.
Now,
Look at the smile on that
Yes,
face.
sir.
you still linked up. You still connected to that little illegal poker shit that was happening at your house.
Oh no, he good.
Nah, he good. He out of there.
He's
good.
100% good.
He
They
out of there.
did they drop it? Is the question. Don't
It's
say
not-
he good if he ain't dropped the case.
It's not dropped, but his involvement in it isn't what the headlines made it seem like.
Yeah.
Why hasn't that been announced? Are you sure?
Yeah, that information's out there. We can Google it right now. Even nigga, did you see the way his shoulders shimmied when he left the courtroom? That's an innocent man, nigga. He knows exactly what he's into.
Yeah.
I think he had just owned the. I think it was his house that it happened at allegedly,
Yeah.
but he wasn't there. They was running their own little thing in their own little lair.
He was smart about it.
Yeah.
He knew not to be there.
He was like, "Hey, yo, I could never be here, bro."
Even with the way he was talking about it, like when the case was really happening. Nah.
He came out
good.
mad, smiley, and happy. Stephen
He
A. got on
got
his
Skip
ass.
Bayless.
Yeah.
And that other random white dude that looks like he's been coaching football since
Yeah.
he came out of his mama's pussy. Like that nigga looked like he's a
Josh
Texas.
Gruden,
He came out with a headset on.
yeah, he an NFL coach, I think, ex-NFL.
Is he good? I'm about to say, 'cause to go from the NFL to Gil's Arena,
Yeah, he coached the Jaguars, the Redskins, Bengals.
Does he have any Super Bowls?
That I don't know.
yeah, nah, I can't wait to see Skip Bayless
Wait.
piss the world off
I wonder
about what
if
he has to
anybody
say
does,
about
does
Shador.
anybody
No,
on
he
that
doesn't,
lineup
based on those teams.
does anybody on that lineup have? What about the dude that I don't know what position he played? That black dude.
𝙼𝙾𝚃.
Yeah, see if he has any Super Bowls. Somebody's got to have a Super Bowl ring. Somebody has to. Then I'm already sold. But
He was
that's a
with
nice-
You watch football?
no, not really anymore. I definitely I watched a lot of football growing up, and
I
then
did too, yo.
it really just transitioned to basketball. If I'm gonna watch a game basketball on TV, it's gonna be basketball first.
But
He
you
got-
never
he
really
got one-
like
Came to your
fucked
senses.
with football. You
got
just
one
watched it.
no, I fucked with football heavy,
Yeah, I did too.
all the way.
Low
Yeah.
key.
Did you
Growing
ever
up.
play
Yeah,
for your team and shit in high school?
yeah. I played all the way up until freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
And I played senior.
You
in
could have
high
got a
school.
scholarship, dog.
What you mean?
Going collegiate for football it's not easy, but it's
No,
easy.
I didn't love football. I realized that with football, I stopped playing like halfway through my sophomore year. Like I did half the games. I played for half the fucking year. I don't know why, but I got to a point where like I realized I didn't give a fuck about it for real. Like we lose, I didn't care. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Everybody be on the bus riding back. I'm in a good mood. So I just didn't care.
Did you play?
Oh yeah, I played.
Okay.
I could have started, and they wouldn't put me in because I'd be chilling. I'd be sitting down. I'm trying to put in. I was about to say like my name, my last name, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to put.
You have a football name.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to put him in, but every time I look, he over there just like
Being
Not-
lackadaisical and shit.
yeah, just on the bench chilling, like looking like he don't want to play.
Yeah.
But I played
about
though.
Harry
I
Potter.
always play. If I was really at it, I was starter and everything.
Yeah.
But
Do you think that you're better at basketball than you are at football? Like now, obviously it's different, but just all time your peak.
What position did you play?
yes, yeah, linebacker.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to do running back a couple times, nigga. I'm not built for it.
Yeah,
about to say,
that is not.
I
it.
tried that shit too, low key.
It's so intense, bro. Like it's too intense. Basketball though.
Basketball.
probably.
Damn, man, you just eyed in that. So how bad were you in football, nigga?
I don't know. I started. I wasn't that bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Football is different. Like, how much did you weigh in high school?
I don't know.
Well, it was probably big, and you probably should have started.
I definitely was the size of a kid that adults walk by, be like, "Who you play for?" You know, like for sure.
You was
like
who you play for size.
Yeah, I was who you play for size for sure, which is fucking annoying. Like she's just like, "Hey man, what you doing, man? I know." Especially when I moved down here. Hey man, I see you new to the school. You know what I'm saying? You ever thought about playing football? No, I have thought about it, but I don't want to. Like,
yeah, every teacher down here is invested in seeing their school team progress.
Yeah.
Like every teacher's like, oh,
I didn't give a
Their
fuck.
teachers, though, that's their only joy in life.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well,
give
I'm talking
a fuck
about like sports
about it
teams.
or
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
They all be in on that shit.
You know they got that new. You know they got that new league.
40 years.
You know they got that. Who put that? Zoom in.
Which one?
Actually, I got it.
All right.
Shit.
Yeah, it's hard to read that chat.
But they have a new football league? Or are you talking about LeBron James' new shit?
LeBron James got a new football league coming.
No, I think it's basketball. I'm pretty sure it's basketball, but LeBron has a new league with like Maverick Carter and a couple other billionaires from Saudi Arabia and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna have 5 teams. I haven't paid close attention to what they're doing, but I feel like in a couple of weeks we just about to get a massive headline that's like, yo, this nigga LeBron James is richer than Adam Silver. Well, duh, but he's the new Adam Silver.
Yeah, nah. I could definitely see that happening.
LeBron James is bigging it out. Yeah. Did you see it?
No.
I'll show you. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I was about to say, yeah, Leek got you up out of there, boy.
You got Leek up out of there? What are you doing? Oh, he must have cut deep.
Had to put that nigga 24 hours of time out, man.
What did he say?
I mean, I can't say it now. I'll say it later.
Nigga said where you was playing.
But yeah, what was I about to say? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go to the next one.
Someone bitches pussy.
I got you.
I said, Jesus, what did he do?
Yeah, for real. I'll try to figure that shit out too.
Hold on, let me do this.
Knowing Leek, he got like 8 dummy accounts. Hashtag Office Hours. First off, keep my anime out your motherfucking mouth. One Piece is one of the best. It's so good you forget how goofy it gets. Like the episode where a refrigerator in a Speedo fights an old man in a diaper over who's more masculine. The show will have you laughing, crying, and hooked before you know it. But trust me, don't watch it. You'll end up a fan. Just start with episodes 1 through 44, basically the first season. And before you say that's too long, remember it's less than...
Oh, shit, my fault.
4% of the series. You probably won't even make it past episode 3 before you're addicted. Who said this?
He's talking about One Piece,
Michael
right?
Solis, yeah.
Michael Solis.
You're tripping.
That
bro.
is not true.
Yeah, he bugging.
That's stupid.
And that, no.
The fact that
That's
you have
not
to
true.
say start with the first 1 through 44 episodes means that this shit is redundant, nigga.
like
Give me a smaller sample size, nigga. What the fuck?
Like the episode where a refrigerator and a Speedo fights an old man in a diaper over who's more mad. Like, that's a terrible everything. Like, you tell that as a joke. If you put that on a piece of paper,
A shirt.
it's terrible on anything. Like,
The episode where a refrigerator and a Speedo fights an old man in a diaper over who's more masculine.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's not. You're not
One
selling me with
Piece.
that line.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It has a lot of, it gets a lot of love, critical
I've never seen
Because
acclaim.
and isn't it because of what it takes to call yourself a fan? Like, you have to watch
What-
a billion episodes of filler bullshit.
So it came out at a time where, like, you can say it's one of, like, the original animes. Like, it has its own type of
Back when Crunchyroll was hot.
because most animes are just Dragon Ball Z or like some iteration of a popular anime. It's just some new characters, new, swords and shit.
Yeah, I never seen 30 seconds of this show One Piece ever.
One Piece is ass.
but I
Trash.
do, but,
It's
I,
garbage,
but I
bro.
do know when I saw Flip's set, I hated it,
That's true.
and I also have seen several viral videos of people at anime conventions talking about what's the worst anime, and niggas go on very passionate but logically sounding runs on how trash One Piece is.
One Piece is ass. It's long-winded. Luffy is cool, but he's not like 1,000 episodes worth of watching cool. You know what I'm saying? I like
that shit is terrible, bro. I tried.
It's not good.
Garbage.
It's so many better. It's animes that just have 10 episodes.
Does
that
he
are
have
better
one?
than
Does he have
better
One
than that
Piece? Does he have One Piece T-shirts? You got T-shirts and shit, don't you?
Somebody in the chat says, "Stop, Nobles. Not all anime is DBZ, but One Piece is ass."
It's ass. Thank you, whoever that is. It's ass.
Yeah, no, it looks stupid, honestly.
So get the only one in here, Solus. Sorry, brother.
Yeah.
Well,
Plus, I don't like anime that don't have black niggas. So I don't like anime.
yeah,
This boy. Oh,
if
this
Nobles fucks up the
this
world,
boy
we
is
have to
Leek.
say.
He came back. He said, "I'm sorry, AJ. I accept your apology, but nigga, what's up with you, man?"
This nigga got a burner.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure this is burner number one. He probably
Yeah,
got a
I'm sure he's
few.
got like. I'm sure he's got a couple for sure.
You could probably
Yeah,
got 4 of them
for sure.
bitches.
Yeah,
One Piece
is-
not it. Yeah,
Chainsaw. Okay, Chainsaw Man is very gay. Let me tell you why. Right? SC Devil, Chainsaw Man is very gay. It's so like basically the whole point. The whole
I got
point.
I don't want to do
There's
too much, but I got you.
there's a word in Japanese like for animes where like the male character is almost like he's like a gimp to like the female lead or whatever.
Like Naruto.
And that's basically all Chainsaw Man is. It's like some dude who's like cool as shit, but like he's following this bitch around and it's kind of lame.
I feel
And
that.
it's like, please be my girl. You know, it's fucking.
He a fucking Mario.
That's Chainsaw Man.
It has good action scenes though. Like if that's what you fuck with.
I don't like the name. Chainsaw Man. Are you serious? It's just Chainsaw. Nigga, I can create one right now. Machete Man. And he's Jamaican.
Nigga.
They got machetes just attached to both hands. Nigga, that's what I've never liked about anime. It's like, nigga, y'all just throwing shit out there.
Sometimes
they got some fire shit out there.
As long as it's drawn in this certain style, nigga, you got a fan base.
Nah, they got some fire shit out there.
It is simpy, nigga. That's what I'm saying. It's simpy.
The only anime I fucked with
Cowboy
is
Bebop.
Afro Samurai, and I don't even know if that
That
counts.
shit was hard.
That shit was
It does
tough.
count.
I did like Afro Samurai,
shit
but
does
I think
count.
the way they introduced it too was kind of different because it was also like one of the first animes with lo-fi.
I fucked up. No, you talking about Samurai
The
Champloo.
soundtrack.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of?
You think about Samurai Champloo.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking
That
of.
shit was hard.
Yeah, that's what I watched.
Yeah,
I watched that.
That shit was
Yeah.
tough.
And it was on.
I'm
what's
glad
it
you
called?
said that. I'm gonna watch that again.
Yeah, that was
old.
good.
That's tough.
All right.
Yeah, that's tough.
Nah, Afro Samurai hard though.
Yeah, that shit's tough too. That's like 4 episodes.
That wasn't a show. That was a movie
It
though,
was a
right?
skit. It was a quick one. It was like 4 episodes.
I thought that shit was a
Nah,
movie.
it was like 8. They made a movie.
They
had
just
a
made a
movie. They
movie
did make
with
a
it.
movie too,
Yeah. Yeah, nah, niggas trying
It's
to
a
get
lot
that
of
number
great
one
animes,
headband.
What?
But yeah,
going-
One
going
Piece
to
is
the
trash.
next.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Yeah, One Piece ass.
I would defend you, nigga, if I could, but I mean, I just know a lot of niggas hate it. Flip loved it so much he sabotaged his own set. So that does say something about their fan base.
That shit is trash.
I think I found Leek's music
Really? It's attached to that page?
to that page you went to.
Oh shit!
Because this says the one remix by this boy.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, Dragon Ball Z. Did you fuck with Dragon Ball Z? Does that make you a nerd? I feel like Dragon
Yeah,
Ball
that
Z,
shit hard.
Dragon Ball Z hard.
and that's an anime too, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
he
Yeah.
watches a lot of anime. I keep trying to tell you, he's a nerd.
And the thing is, like, a dude can like a couple things that are nerdy. It's just about if he overflows, you're
Yeah.
a nerd now.
Yeah, it's not even that many good animes to watch.
What's the blend though? Because I feel
Bro,
like
there's countless animes.
yeah, there's a ton.
Bro,
New
it's
ones.
there's
New ones. But
it's literally infinity.
It's a lot, but it's not. A lot of them don't stick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
nah,
got-
a lot of them
don't
don't
got that
stick.
staying
A lot of them
power.
don't stick. But I mean, what's the ratio then? Because it's like
Of
I feel
cool-
I feel like I'm a nerd and I watch anime, but I watch way more of other shit than I do anime at the same time. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
what do you
like I
do-
watch basketball, football. I watch YouTube all the time. Like I'm not spending my majority of the time watching anime. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I still consider that shit like nerdy, and I do it.
I feel like you got to do things to undercut the nerdiness.
Okay.
If you're not watching
Like, if
those
you-
Native Americans build houses in the Amazon forest, you know to like kind of cut the pussy shit you watching.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel it.
yeah.
I'm gonna say, AJ, you love Game of Thrones and Attack on Titan. I don't watch Attack on Titan, but I did love Game of Thrones. Nigga, I admitted I was a nerd. Like, I read the Game of Thrones books more than once. Like,
Oh my God.
I got another book just to understand the world better. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You number one.
I never ran from that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's sick, man.
Nah, I tried Game of Thrones and I only got to like 3
I
episodes.
started watching it again.
Feel like they was cheating.
Every couple of years, I got to double back. And we going from episode 1, baby,
I just
down
started-
to
Game of
the
Thrones
end.
I just started
good.
season 1 again last week.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Game of
really
Thrones
like
pretty
that.
good.
Yeah. I'm about to run through that shit.
We're doing a YLOI too. Yeah, we're gonna mix all this shit.
While
together.
why? Have you ever thought about interviewing video game developers? Feels like that would be an interesting niche to dive into.
It would be, and also that big game was made here in Raleigh. What's the
Gears of War, right?
Gears of War. So I'm sure there's several Gears of War employees
Because they
around
had
here
that.
somewhere.
They had.
Years of War.
I knew that because back when we were young, and I worked at Panera, a dude walked in, and
that owned it.
he owned it. Yeah.
When I worked at Goodberry's in high school, the nigga who owned Gears of War came. God, I didn't know who it was.
Or he owned Epic Games or whatever.
Yeah, Epic
Yeah.
Games. Yep.
Yeah.
And one of my coworkers was like, "Yo, that's the owner of Epic Games." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's how
Like,
they kind of
Yeah.
got at me. I was like, oh shit, this
Yup.
nigga big
So
deal
He's
like
a
that.
billionaire. I
Yeah.
just downloaded Gears of War Reloaded. I've been playing that shit.
See,
Yeah, bro. Gears of War is a staple.
That shit hard.
But yeah, I'm
But
sure there's
definitely.
plenty of people that work for him around here that could be interviewed. That would be interesting, honestly.
Yeah, nigga,
Yeah.
that's not enough. Shit, strippers, motherfucking.
Underworld,
Yeah.
the soft white underbelly
Yeah.
of Raleigh.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just steal the name too? Start the channel, soft white underbody, like 919.
Soft white underbody 919. That's
That's
That's it.
it right there. We're done.
That might be a hit.
Oh shit!
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
find the crackheads and shit.
Software
Oh
underbody.
shit, we got a homeless comedian we can bring on that bitch. But shout out to Jay Vicious, #office
I
hours.
know he talks a lot.
First and foremost, Leek, my guy. I wasn't trying to clown you, brother. I was just seeing if you were good, homie. I've been homeless and down bad myself. So no slight to the come up. I have worked fast food jobs to stadium cleanup to food delivery, and now I work a corporate job while also getting a master's degree. Oh, shout out you, Vicious. It's all about the grind, homie. Get to the bag and stay out the way. Yeah, nah, Jay Vicious, he comes in peace. He's not really like, I feel like we haven't really had many interactions that was back and forth on some jokey joke shit. He's just so love.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Didn't you meet up with Jay Vicious?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
And,
Jay Vicious
yeah,
comes.
I'm Charlotte.
Jay Vicious come with open hands.
I
nigga.
wonder what he
Solid nigga.
said about
He ain't
Leek.
asking for nothing.
Real quick, I've worked a lot of shitty jobs too, but stadium cleanup sounds fucking
That
horrible.
sounds tough.
Every year when I leave Dreamville, I'm like, somebody got to clean this shit up.
Yeah.
Like, bruh,
As you throw your shit on the ground. Oh my God.
Bruh, and I'm throwing it on the ground because the trash can's already tipped over and overflowing.
Yeah,
Like, that
yeah.
shit be fucked up, bruh.
You can't even fit it in the trash can. if you
Yeah,
tried
bruh.
it.
So I ain't never done no damn stadium cleanup. That sounds fucking horrible.
Yeah, nah. I wonder how
People.
big that crew is.
It's a huge crew.
A
It's
lot.
gotta be.
I
right?
want to. I wish.
And they
I wish
section
they
it
had
off.
like some drone shots while they were cleaning up Dreamville. That's outside of. That's the biggest mess. Because the thing with that, bruh, I've never seen so much trash on the ground. And Philly's pretty dirty.
Very.
Nothing compared to Dreamville. That shit is fucking
Nah, I believe
terrible.
it.
Yeah.
Because
nah.
a lot of people go to Dreamville and put like picnic blankets down.
Well, I'm sure
and-
all festivals are like that too. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
Dreamville because that's the only one I've been to.
That's the one
you know
that's
what I'm
here.
saying? Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Shout out to all those Mexicans working hard in that stadium. Quick question for the pod. And yes, this is my situation.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about the T app? Ooh, I'm pretty sure I'm on there, nigga. My ex went on there and made an extremely false post about me that my current chick brought to my attention. Luckily for me, I was honest and truthful to my current chick about the emotional instability of my ex early on and had receipts to disprove all the lies. I don't have IG anymore, but if I did, I would send AJ the proof. But I am sure the post is still on there. But yes, I had/have all the receipts and evidence as well, what has been filed in court. So my real question is this. If a
yeah,
girl
real
makes a
beef.
fake post about you on this app, and we all know how much reach this app has, plus the amount of women that are on this app, how would you respond? Additional context. I only have to communicate with this person because we co-parent. Damn,
Oh, it's your baby mama that
this
did
shit
it.
getting deep, nigga.
Shit.
But
You fucked up, nigga.
But she doesn't know that I know she did this. Yes, she is white. My current chick I am with is Hispanic. Is this guy black?
It's Jay
Yeah,
Vicious.
this is still Jay Vicious.
Oh,
This is
shit.
still Jay Vicious.
I am with is Hispanic. Me and the current chick are cool, and this didn't really affect us, but still, I had to communicate with my ex because we co-parent. What's your thoughts, fellas?
On a white woman,
Hashtag equal
specifically?
opportunity. Hashtag Charlotte. Shout out to you for having Hispanic women. You know, I'm a fan of those as well.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like
I feel like you could tell that you could snitch. There's somebody to snitch to in this situation.
there might be customer support in India.
The judge. The judge.
The judge.
The judge.
Yeah. You can't do that.
You can't do it. And we don't know how bad.
I don't know what their situation
The
is in court
situation
You don't know
is
how-
so important because, like,
right. I don't know how bad they're because you could get a judge. Most niggas get fucked in court, so it's
Yeah.
like that might not help. That might they might. You know, I don't know what that situation.
Plus,
is.
she's white.
But if you have a very fair judge, and then like you bring that up in the next time y'all got a hearing or some shit, you might get a couple things swung your way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or the judge is also on the T-app for some bullshit.
yeah.
He might be like, yo, these hoes
Why
be
was your
tripping.
girl on the T-app? That is something. Did somebody show her, or was she on the T-app?
Well, she put it on there.
No,
The baby
current
mama put it
girl,
on there.
Ex-girl put it on
Put
there.
it on there.
Current girl saw it.
Right.
Brought it up to him. Was like,
Right.
nigga,
Oh,
who
yeah,
are
yeah.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, that is because when I read that, I did think that, but I don't know.
If it's bad because she could also have been a prisoner of the time, but because the app was new, so maybe people that aren't even in the dating pool are on there just because, oh, this new thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just
It was-
the hype of that.
It had a lot of FOMO around it too because
Like, if she's in
isn't
a-
there a waiting list to get on the app?
It's a verification.
It's a verification.
It's a
But I heard
verification.
because I remember I saw this one girl. She had posted. She was like, "Oh, I can't wait for this T app to accept me."
Yeah,
And she
it's
was
for the
going through it.
verification.
You was telling us about the T app for men.
For the men,
I
yeah.
saw
You
that
had,
shit.
you had to do verification for that too.
What they call that?
I don't know. It was probably like 12 or 24 hours, and then I was in.
I don't know, man. You might have to like
you post
call
about
her on the phone
No, I didn't post nothing.
and be like, just try to like gaslight her into self snitching, but record it on some like. So like, why would you do that? Just randomly, like, why
You
would you
wanna
do that?
use this-
And she's gonna know.
Well, how bad?
Yeah, how bad it is, and how
Like what was the lie? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It's bad enough.
damn, but you
emotionally
ended up
unstable.
on there too. That's even crazier. Charlotte's a big city. Do people have other people brought it up? Like, has it affected you in your life on that level?
His
Like,
fucking
has you-
girl. That's a big one.
His girl, but it seemed like that's fine.
Hispanics
so I
are
do
very
wonder
easy.
but I do wonder also if it was like when that nigga in Raleigh's mugshot went viral. We all put that on our page, or it was reshared a lot of pages where it's like,
Yeah.
you can't go out to any of these events anymore because we all saw it.
Well, and that's
Type shit.
and that's also an official report. Like
shit.
a lot of these are just speculation.
Oh, I might need to charge.
Or just disgruntled
But
exes.
nah, the bouncer
Yeah.
left too. Both of them left at the same time.
Yeah, that's weird. That is weird.
And I wonder what kind of like legalese the app actually has to protect itself.
I was trying to come here for this.
Because you could I wonder if they could be liable for defamation.
Maybe.
They would have saved their ass. It's probably somewhere in the
terms of
fine
service
print.
is
You
fucking-
know it. You know it.
Yeah, but nah, that is dangerous though.
Damn, hold on.
Because you got a bunch of scorn bitches just
God
talking.
damn, hold up. You deserve all the pain he gets because she's white. Tough break, nigga. Everybody loves snow until it's
And
Yup.
I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like we can end the
That's
stream
crazy.
Oh my God.
on that. That was perfect, JFK.
hey, yeah, that's crazy.
But he also
Hey, yo.
this feels bitter.
Boy, you was spitting on that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
nigga.
Tough
Jay
break,
Vicious.
nigga.
Yeah,
That shit worked up there.
Yo,
nigga.
that's crazy.
JFK, did a white woman do you wrong too?
Damn.
it's one of those.
Shit, we was just talking to JFK in the DM.
yeah,
Everybody loves so and
Shout
so
out
is a
JFK.
blizzard. Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
it's one of those things where he should have saw it coming, but it's still unfortunate. You know what I
But-
mean? So I get where JFK is coming from, but it's like
He said both those websites got hacked and never got leaked.
Jay Vicious was homeless. God knows he was probably using her as a come up, and it just so happened, he slipped up
It
When y'all
depends
say
on the
when y'all-
white woman too,
and
though,
then
right?
slip out.
When y'all say
Depends on the white
check my
woman.
stuff, do y'all mean Instagram or? Honestly, now that we're live right now, this is probably the time that we should have been coordinated with our Discord. These are things that we're doing terribly. I don't remember the last time I've been in Discord. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100.
I don't remember the last time I got a notification. from
Yeah,
that
I'm pretty
shit.
sure it deleted itself off my phone because I hadn't opened it.
It offloaded.
Right.
It's like, you don't need
upload it.
this shit.
Yeah.
But this is some shit like we should be in there. Like they should be able to send us shit in there, all that. And
that is a fact.
And we're terrible, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And you know what? There's a little bit of me that's like, I don't know how invested I can get in Discord, bro, because I don't be texting my mom back in a timely fashion. You know what I'm saying?
We barely text the group chat back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know the right thing to do is on your way up. The people that really support you is like cultivate all of it, but it is really fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's hard, bro.
Discord is strenuous. Like when niggas hit us in the DM, those get answered. It might take a couple hours, but they still get answered. But it's something about Discord that's like, it's so direct. Plus, we never really wanted to do that shit. It was just a good idea.
Yeah,
niggas got in the comments like, yo, y'all should have a Discord. Nuso was gonna set it up.
Everything that Discord stands for, I love. You know what I'm saying?
Community.
Yes, and it's not that I didn't want it. I did want to do it, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I was never in Discords.
My thing was
myself. You know what I'm saying? So not only having to learn a new app, but also like.
But it's also like the management of it, right? Like your group chat that has like 6 people in it can get lit without you, and you can be like, I'm not reading all this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and it's like a group of people who was like way larger.
We got to
get
baby
lit.
that
It's
shit.
like that's a lot of shit to catch up on already if you miss it because they're like work or some shit.
Yeah, like you said, Discord is a lifestyle. I've never been in there as a fan of something subscribed to in a Discord. I've never even done that.
Yeah.
So I'm starting from ground fucking zero, bro. Like trying to run a community in Discord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to Nuso, because I mean, if it wasn't for him, he really helped set up a lot of shit. And I know there's still shit that we talked about that he said like all Discords are supposed to have this. Like we can automatically set these things up. You know what I'm saying?
He knew what the fuck he was talking about.
He knew what the fuck he was on.
He's a nerd.
That's that. Shout out to that nigga forever, bro. Because like we got on the audio call and this was going through shit. Nigga. Like he was really setting shit up.
Yeah, now Nuso keeps this ship flowing. Especially LOI.
You know what's even funny about Nuso? Like this, is how good of a nigga Nuso is. Like I was like, as I'm setting it up, I'm violating Discord trust rules, right? And like this Nuso, we have a couple people who watch our shows that like we fuck with them heavy. Like we pretty much know them. You know what I'm saying? So like
really
as
know
like we really know them. We don't, but we really know them.
Yeah.
So like as he's setting it up, I'm like, bro, give yourself the permission. I don't know. You're trying to guide me through it. I don't know what you're telling me.
Just take over.
This is your Discord, Nuso.
Give yourself the power so that you can make those changes that you want me to do. He was like, look, man, I'm going to do it, but as soon as I'm done making the change, I'm taking myself off the power. I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, this nigga is like...
He also doesn't understand how much we trust him.
Right, yeah.
Like, we trust him a lot more than he realized.
I was like, damn, nigga, I didn't realize I appreciate you giving it right back. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know it was that
He could have
serious.
ran off with the Discord.
He ran off with that shit.
That's crazy.
I fuck with that nigga, man.
We would have caught up with that.
We would have let him have it.
I don't know, man. I guess let's go to the next one because you got a tough situation, nigga.
Yeah, nah. Jay, that shit sounds vicious.
It's nothing I could do about that.
Ain't no equal
I mean,
opportunity,
you gave him that
man.
advice, man. Hit the court with that shit.
Yeah, you need somebody with a white woman to give you advice. Leek,
Shit,
please
SC
DM
Or
this nigga.
a white baby mama.
Well, SC told him get a lawyer. SC said he scraped his girl in court.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he said he scraped his girl in court. So just
Bleeding that
get a
nigga?
lawyer, nigga. He's a lot. It's easy to
What
win this
y'all-
man. Get a lawyer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's really all you can do.
Man.
You can't. There ain't no clap back. You can't post nothing about it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
stupid.
Like
That's
you
crazy.
can't. You can never do that.
Just hold the info, man, and
yeah,
use
the
it.
only thing you can do is talk to a lawyer, talk to the judge, and do it like that way when it's those type of situations.
And maybe pray.
Right? Yeah.
If that's
yeah.
what you into.
Right, for real though.
But nah, that's
Shout out to
crazy.
the Hispanic holding you down though.
JFK just DM'd us. He said, nah, no white women never had the displeasure.
Displeasure.
This nigga, well, shout out JFK. Had Jay Vicious, are you serious? This another one? Or am I tripping?
No, it's a lot, bro. That's why I was like, this can't be done quickly.
Good God.
Yeah.
Hashtag office hours. Sorry for the double take here, fellas, but I feel like this is a triple. Forgot to tell y'all that Dr. Umar's situation has gotten worse. Apparently, the city of Wilmington, Delaware is going to auction off the schools that he owns. My issue is that he is making these videos asking for donations while literally being in transit to or from the airport. Right. This man is asking for donations but still flying across the world. How much longer y'all think he has until the black community collectively denounces him? And I say y'all, but I really mean Noblez because he is Dr. Umar, no limit soldier head ass. Would you care to respond to that shit?
I wish I wish that no limit soldier head ass made sense. I would clap back, nigga. But we understand what you're going through. But I mean, how long? That I don't know if what
community.
Like did Malcolm X not finish on some of his promises, and did we still believe in him? Did Martin Luther King promise some shit and like didn't follow through? Didn't follow through, and niggas was like, "Yo, fuck that."
Not like this.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm sure, but because I think both of them had so many things that they were trying to accomplish, and they did accomplish some big ones that we bypassed the ones that they forgot. The problem is with Umar is there's only one mission he's been on.
Yeah,
that's
he's
it.
Failed at that.
We've had there's no diversion, there's no nothing. It's Umar school.
Yeah,
black boys. That's it. Like
that's how we met him.
That's it, bro. Like if he had a bunch of things he was doing that we were also seeing close, it'd be different, bro.
And that's the thing, seeing, because he talks about all these presentations and
speaking
engagements he goes to, but there's no YouTube footage. It's rarely any clips, and if there is, they do have a
that's
nice
his career. That's how he goes on tour and gets his bag.
Yeah, he does do great in keeping his public speaking things off the YouTube.
Yeah,
but they just ban cameras inside. I'm assuming. You know what I mean? But
put them in them little fucking bags.
But I'm saying though, sometimes just seeing it. Right? Because like you said, it's all like social perception. Because we have no idea what book bag drives he's doing, what other curricular activities,
Book bag drives, and getting paid for lectures that's not for us. That's not helping the community. He's not doing like free town halls where he's addressing niggas. He's a speaker. He's a public speaker. And he's getting charged a fee for that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was free and he asked for donations, would you be like, nigga, it should be free. Why are you asking for donations? Whenever money is involved, it convolutes the situation, especially when it's supposed to be about something bigger than like $1.
So why charge?
So it sounds like your answer is no. Nothing will make you denounce him.
That's what it sounds like.
I've already denounced him.
That's what
it's just.
It's okay.
I don't know. I feel like I need to see more. Like, I don't think this is enough.
It's up for auction, man.
Dr. Umar Johnson is an entertainer.
For unpaid utility bills that only total about $74,000 or $78,000.
How much do you care about your school?
And he collected $1.6 million in donations and $78.
That's a fact?
That's a fact. That's on black and white. That's paperwork.
That's the most recent affair?
There's not a single... That is the facts.
I'm going to trust that, and that's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Over the last couple of years, over the however many years he's been getting donations, the total has come to 1.6 million.
You're talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's come to 1.6 million.
Like, yeah, clear.
And his being auctioned for unpaid utilities that only total under $100,000. Under $80,000.
Terrible.
It depends.
Hey, I'm denouncing him. I've been denouncing him for a while. I feel like I've been called a oon on here for that before. But he's supposed to be going. The only thing that Charlamagne has announced that I'm excited for recently, is he says that Umar should be coming to the Breakfast Club very soon.
He's gonna have to answer to
I don't know if it's before or after the auction date.
It's gonna be a big episode.
But that's the one.
Regardless.
That is the one, nigga.
I'm watching that one.
That's the one. One, if it's before the auction, what are we doing to prepare for the auction? Why haven't we paid?
Yeah.
Where's the money? If it's after the auction, it's you, nigga, you lost your school and you're still asking for donation. What, you know what I'm saying? Like,
shit crazy.
It's only two directions to go, and they are both conversations I have to hear. And they better be done correctly. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you reignited our beef with Carl.
Yeah.
The nigga's pretty pissed off at you. So he started off by saying, Noblez, here you go. Why are you always on the wrong side of the street? You don't always have to be the odd man out in every conversation. Then he goes on to say, Noblez, shut up. Stop talking. You keep doing this. Doing this, you talk about things you know absolutely nothing about. Stop. Now, Carl, I'm all for hating on J Nose, but I don't even know what he did wrong this time.
The Umar shit. Just like, because he thinks he's on the other side of Umar. Because we were all saying, like, are they going to down
Carl, here's what I'm going to ask you. I'm gonna make you use your brain. Who are the Dr. Umars that we should be paying attention to? Because as an older black man in the community, I feel like this is something you should know. So I want you to put at least 5. Give us 5, right?
That's a deflection.
It's not a deflection. If I don't know what I'm talking about, then OG, please tell me, right? Right? But okay then, we'll see. We'll give him a couple seconds. I know how the stream worked. They got it 10 seconds behind.
He just heard it.
Exactly. And then he has to rewind it because of hearing aid. But Carl, I mean, all I'm saying is, it's just like, I was just bringing up the idea of, like, how hard are we being on just one person?
Right.
Just the idea of that. How many promises did, Malcolm not fall through with? How many lies
you
did...
You can't compare. They came through too big on too many other occasions. Like, what is something that
they really came through heavy.
What's something that you could say that is like, nobody can deny Dr. Umar did this and it helped?
I think it was right.
There's not like something frivolous, like some
I think early
giveaway.
before he really started pushing for the school donations and shit at the beginning, we're talking like 14 years ago.
Yeah, I'm about to say 2004.
I think what made him really famous initially was, and I could be wrong, but long story short, he wrote a book and sold some sort of templates for parents with black kids.
And Hispanic.
Or whatever, that the teachers could take to the school. So if you have a child, a black boy or a Spanish boy, the teachers are trying to frame them as a problem and all these other things.
Put them on Ritalin.
Put them on Ritalin and all those other things. He had like pre-drafted letters, like, you need to turn this into the school on behalf of your son, to protect your son from the rigmarole in the system that they're about to put him through.
From being in the special needs class.
From being in, exactly.
Yeah,
like,
or being held back.
He wrote some sort of book, and it was like the book had templates in it or something like that. Or it pretty much just coached parents on how to...
what the language is that they use.
What the language is to fight for their children in the school system.
Yeah.
That's what I think initially got him lit for real.
He does talk about black boys being, like on ADHD and like medication, but it's I wonder how much the school is going to sell for then.
You know what? As time goes on,
can we look the school up?
Can
we buy the property?
No, apparently some white supremacists said, "Oh, well, since he ain't gonna buy it, I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll pay the tax bill."
That's funny.
I love it. I love that. I love that.
That's fucked up.
I'm about to blow my nose. Go ahead.
Dr. Umar, real name is 𝔓𝔦𝔑. We should address him as such, not a doctor. He's academics that read a Frederick Douglass biography.
That read a Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass biography.
He's you.
A fake intellectual. Yeah, he's an entertainer at the end of the day. He's made a killing off of selling black prosperity. And you said what? Hope.
Carl,
niggas love hope.
You didn't give me an answer. But what is Cletus doing here? Cletus, how are you still alive? Type something else so I know it's really you.
Cletus said, "What's Umar's path to redemption?"
So he's gonna have to.
He'd have to be this.
He's gonna have to get right back with his baby mama. He has to fix that relationship.
Umar's path of redemption. I'm gonna be real. There's no path of redemption. I want to see the path of turmoil. That's what I want to see. I want to see that nigga backslide for 2 years straight. That's what I want to see. Are you crazy?
You want to see him get a just due?
What?
Yeah,
I want to see.
Because you was invested at one point.
Yeah, I was really bad. I want to see that nigga pay. And I don't want it to stop.
Oh my God.
I want him to keep going places and niggas being like, you the nigga that fucked over the black community.
Yeah.
I want to see his live speaking engagements not sell out. I want to see lawsuits pop up for everybody collecting, everybody putting
Child
together
support.
how much they've sent in Cashapp to this nigga over the last 15 to 17 years.
You want a class action?
I want a class action on this nigga.
Oh,
hell yeah. That's what the fuck I
yeah.
want to see.
Goodness
I want to see the nigga in front of the judge in that class action saying, "Your Honor, I can't do it. I want to see him file for bankruptcy."
What
nigga.
good is that going to do for the
I
black
want to see
community?
everything.
This is gonna
He
make
got
him not feel
This is
miserable.
crazy.
What good is that going to do for the black community?
It's gonna make me happy.
That's what you not the black community.
I'm part of the black community, and I believed him.
Barely.
And I believed him. And you about to lose the school over $74,000?
How much do you really want it if you lose it?
I feel like he could
Get the
have.
fuck out of here. It ain't $1 million that he owes.
That's not a lot of
This
money.
is not a lot of money, bro.
I feel like
you
he
have a lot
coulda-
of friends too.
Yeah, your friends
Yeah.
would like, and you got a lot of friends in high places. They could,
And there's
one
not
of
a
them
single,
can lend you that.
There's not a single millionaire friend that I think you would have, a nigga with real disposable income, that even a nigga giving you 10,000, nigga, that's a big chunk off that 78.
Some
You know
gon-
what I'm saying?
Some
Like-
gonna have to come out because he lives poor for somebody that has like collected a lot of
Hell
money.
yeah, he's always in the passenger seat of somebody's car.
He's
A
always
woman's car. That's not his.
and it's never
Could
Uber
be
because that's too
strategic.
expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
It's always off the bitch. But
Now,
see
an
all that
argument
shit.
I've heard in this nigga's favor is that Dr. Umar Johnson is a person with great intentions and
Yeah.
poor money management.
okay,
Like just
I
because,
know who said that.
just because, I think just because your heart is in the right place, like you want to save all the black and brown boys, doesn't mean that you know how to do it. And yeah, it was Charlamagne. Charlamagne was saying that he wants to do it by himself,
yeah,
hard-headedly. To where maybe you should ask for help because you don't know what the fuck, how to install an AC unit or how to know you even being scammed on the price of this shit.
yeah.
Charlamagne saying that made me say, I can't wait to see that Breakfast Club because I couldn't believe he said that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, 14 years of being hard headed, fuck out of here. That is not a good enough
So you
excuse.
can't excuse that.
I'm just not. If that's my homie
It's
for
not
real,
believable.
because they really might be friends, right? So
Yeah.
he can't go in the same way a random nigga can go in, right?
Yeah.
But if that was legit my homie, Dr. Umar Johnson was my homie in the last 14 years, now this is the situation he is. I'm not speaking on it. Don't ask me no goddamn questions about my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not speaking on it because I know it's bad. He got to speak for himself on this shit. Like, I won't add to it, but I also won't hurt it. I will fall silent. Like, hell no, that's crazy.
I do want to know how some white person stopped him from opening up the school.
I want to see Umar get on them, get those lashes he's been dissing out in the town square. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I want to see this nigga pay.
Oh my God.
I want to hear, in the Game of Thrones, shame. Shame.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck I want to happen.
Lettuce and tomatoes.
Yeah, bro. Fuck that, dog. He got to pay for this, bro. This is crazy. This is the longest running black pimping scam, bro.
Nah,
It's-
BET.
It's one of the longest ones.
At least that ended.
They got BET Plus now, though.
Right, that's true. That's true. They
Shit, Al
did.
Sharpton's
They
still
still
alive.
kind of cool.
Yeah, hell no, man. This is too bad. His situation is too bad. There's only so many excuses you can have for a nigga. Like, we are out of all the excuses, bro. Niggas was really questioning it at like year 9 and 10. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
and
it's
we're 4 years past that.
yeah,
And now the government said, I need that building back.
yeah.
No excuse.
Yeah, nah. Plus, I don't think the government was ever gonna give him accreditation anyway. So even if he would have got it built up and everything would have happened, this shit still might have been a waste of time.
I don't even know how to end. Did they take it back for real already?
Not yet. The court date's coming up. I think not the court date's coming up.
Okay.
The court date's coming up.
You wicked.
Shout out to Panda Chop, I think. He's been going crazy with the coverage. That's what I've been watching. But there's
Is
also
he black?
Yes, he is. But there's also another nigga who everybody apparently is the one that they're getting his sources from. It's an old head nigga like Umar's age, like 50.
Yeah.
That's following
And-
the whole thing
And he's really on it.
on it. Yeah.
And he's on it as a 50-year-old man would be. This is
Right.
embarrassing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like two grown men really just like, I mean, look at this, y'all.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, no acting, just real
Emotion.
This is
Yeah.
concerning, and this is what's been happening.
Has Star had anything to say about this?
Of course.
I was about to say, I can only
course.
imagine how deep he's cutting.
Of course, if you're being honest, there's no way you don't have something strong to say about it.
Yeah.
There's no way. It's too bad, bro. Let's see. What else we got for office hours?
One more from Jay Vicious on that same.
On that same time,
Yeah. Scroll this thing right here.
hashtag.
Oh, this
off.
is the. Oh no, this
Yeah,
is.
one of
so
them got
those three.
cut
Yeah,
off.
one of them got cut off, so we already did
Which
that one.
one
there.
was? Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, so we
gotcha.
already did that then. Okay.
Gotcha.
So it was just those three. So yeah, I think that's it. Yep.
All right. Now, there's also
Like two in the chat.
we had the ones in the chat. Let's see if there's anything from the most recent episode. Or should we save it until the actual episode?
It depends. We're here.
How long has this live stream been? Somebody put on here 2 hours ago on our video, best male gossip channel, and then put a teacup. I like that.
At least we're the best.
Yeah, at least we're the best.
Because if we're going to do some chatty patty shit and be the worst, nigga, oh my God.
Yeah, 137 we've been live.
Oh, that's a great live.
Y'all still gotta go live too, right?
Huh?
Y'all still gotta go live tonight.
Well, yeah, y'all got to go live.
Oh, you talking about LOI?
Yeah, LOI the channel or LOI the show.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little hour.
Yeah, so that's perfect. Well, too bad it's like too bad we don't have two computers set up, so like niggas can end this and then roll right over. Cause you know that is one thing that I remember I heard when I was watching Kick.
Yeah,
that what they do is like you can send at the end of your stream, send all your live viewers to a nigga shit. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, with Twitch you could do that too.
With Twitch, I meant, yeah, that's fire.
Well, I would assume you could do that with Kick, but
that's
I do know
fire,
with Twitch
bro.
you can.
Yeah, that's fire as fuck, bro.
Hey, that's crazy. He did say Breakfast Club is responsible for Umar Johnson. Nobody.
That's a
knew
whole
about it.
fact.
That's
Let's
true.
don't
That's
act
true.
like
That's
Dr.
true.
Umar Johnson is not the 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑 to his DJ Envy.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a whole fact.
That's a good.
That's a whole fucking fact.
Yeah.
So yeah, that nigga need to go back up there. We got some things to address.
He has to.
Envy got one with 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔃 in the real estate RICO.
Yeah.
And Charlamagne got this shit. It's a whole fact.
This your man's.
Yeah, it's a whole fact, bro.
I didn't think about it. And that's deep.
What else? Anything else y'all niggas want to talk about before we get up out of here?
I was about to say, ask us anything. Carl,
Shout out to all the donations too, man. For real,
You
for
know,
real.
JFK, you've been going
JFK was
crazy.
going hard,
He must have just hit on his parlay.
JFK, DM us where you
I
work.
like how everybody warmed up too. It started with $2, and then
Well, we shamed the $2, so that might be off.
And then
Carl did 2. JFK did 2. I
Yeah.
think somebody else had 2. JFK did 210 a couple times.
And he did a
man.
5.
He did a 5 too. So
Shout out to that.
Shout
I
out
like
for y'all.
that,
Appreciate y'all.
Yo,
For real.
JFK, where you work, nigga?
Maybe we'll go live again, man.
No, you a sales rep.
Leek said, is C the guy responsible or iHeart?
iHeart will be. There's a certain level of that too. So when you watch the Star Report, he talks about iHeart Clear Channel, the parent company Clear Channel or whatever. But there's rules and FCC regulations and things of that nature, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To being on the internet and broadcasting, and then you could sue them because they promoted something that led to your demise, essentially.
Yeah.
Your financial, everybody's responsible.
That was a scary thing with Envy.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he was promoting that shit for like
That's
8
what I'm
months.
saying.
On that
exactly,
platform,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Like, nigga, if you need a home, hit
And
me.
being in radio, they have the death gifts of any form.
Yeah.
Money, fucking champagne bottles. Like that's all it technically. Like if they were really being hard on it, because there was so much payola issues with people paying for record plays and controlling the radio and shit.
Yep.
So yeah, if you're a victim, you could sue. 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔃 victims can sue. I think some of them have filed suits against like iHeart and Clear Channel as well too.
A lot of them probably didn't go through.
So,
though.
but then it's also like a tricky thing. But then there's this is a $1 billion corporation. Like if anybody has the means to do a background check, it's you. You know what I mean? Like, so
You talking about on Umar though, right?
I'm talking about in everything.
Yeah.
Umar,
but the thing is, like,
all that shit.
You can't do a background check on a nigga potentially not following through in the future. You know what I mean? Like, up until when Umar first went to the Breakfast Club, up until that point, his reputation was kind of solid because he was doing this. I don't know if he was a psychologist, but he was working in the schools. He had the pamphlets. So for all intents and purposes, the nigga seemed legit.
I don't know if he's still actively selling those. I'm just telling you, I think that's what got him on initially. So
Charlamagne promoting them definitely helped a lot.
For sure.
It's like
just the reach.
Yeah. And two of them together, it helped the most. It makes the most sense.
For sure.
And it wasn't just Umar. That was the era with Tariq Nasheed.
Yeah.
Fucking he had a couple of Nation of Islam people up there.
Tariq Nasheed has followed through on every project he said he was going to give us.
Yeah.
He's dropped several movies. He's opened a museum. He has never not fallen through.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
the nigga got like 10 movies, bro. All documentaries.
He also
about Black history.
He also doesn't promise anything systematic though. Like, that's all entertainment still. He's selling DVDs and T-shirts and shit.
Oh, I'm not holding, hell no.
It's not a harder.
If you're holding that much weight on the white man won't let him, I'm not going for that.
Well, what do you mean the white man?
Is that what
I
you're
didn't
saying?
say that.
Just in
I'm saying in
saying?
terms of
Systematic?
the promise that they're making. Dr. Umar said, I'm going to start a school for black boys. Tariq Nasheed sold DVDs about
out of his car.
Israelites and Black history, like
Which
that's
were great.
in terms of
What's the level of difficulty difference?
Oh,
it's not difficulty, it's substance. Like one of those actually changes the world. It kind of matters. And not to say that information being spread
I'm about to
isn't
say,
cool
if you're dropping
too.
a documentary, that is
Not to say information it being spread
Right.
isn't cool too, but like they can fall in conspiracy theory category.
Okay.
Because it's not necessarily like the most like I don't know the researchers on that shit, but still,
But
it's more self-serving than it appears.
It's also easier to drop a documentary than
For sure.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Look at what they promised.
Yeah.
It's easier for Tariq Nasheed to fall through. The nigga selling DVDs.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
I think he's in the same lane.
Niggas open schools in the back room of their houses, bro. I'm not going for nothing about.
That's easier. That's different though. That's
But
different.
that's still the same thing.
No, it's not.
But
No, it's not.
we have nothing from this.
No,
nigga.
no, I'm not even trying to defend him. I'm
Nobody's
simply saying that.
defending
I'm
anybody.
simply
I'm saying
saying
they're both bad.
That's
But what I'm saying is, I would be more inclined to lean on something systematically, possibly holding him up, if he had anything to show for it. If he had something to show for it, and then we maybe saw systematically them trying to suppress what he was building or growing, then I'm with you. But he did nothing. He didn't even start at
I'm
zero.
not trying to give him credit for that. All I'm saying is you compared him to Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed, what he was doing was a little bit more frivolous. It's a little bit more frivolous.
I'm still not going for. Well, the reason I compare them,
terms of the impact,
the reason I'm comparing them to do because
I get what you're saying.
Not frivolous.
because me and White Man will say we want to make a music video, and throughout the years we've made music videos on iPhones and nice cameras, but we did it.
Yeah.
Whether no matter how small it was or how big it was, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with anything that a nigga's doing. A bitch wants to open a nail salon, or she's doing nails in her apartment, and then she gets the building. Like
You're saying like
she's
small scale.
She's doing it, bro. Like
Yeah, well,
like,
that's.
She also doesn't get a nail school. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't buy a nail school. It's usually a fucking.
And that's, I think we're talking semantics. So
She
like,
rent
what
office
you're saying
space.
is like, you're like, why hasn't he just done any school yet?
anything.
That's what you're saying. But I'm saying,
which is why which is why leaning on any sort of systematic oppression, I'm not going for.
No. But you have to, in the sense of,
I think
you don't have to go for systematic, but in the sense of, I chose to go the big route and try to build a big school. That's way harder to accomplish than doing a documentary.
Yeah, and
like he could have done the right thing and done a smaller school, but he chose to go the big route. The big route is infinitely harder.
Yeah.
and when I said system, I
That's
didn't
harder to
mean that there was people against him systematically trying to stop it. I mean in terms of what they're providing to the Black community. Like one nigga's creating infrastructure, the other nigga's selling TV.
I don't know.
I think your
can't.
argument speaks to like, how much did you even care about really making a school? Because you could have done it. Like, yes, I agree with that.
Because
Yeah.
in my
You know what I'm saying?
mind, no matter how big or how small the project is, there's steps from point A to point Z. And were you following the steps to reach Z? And if you were, you were. If you weren't, you weren't. That's it. Like the nigga that's when Amazon launches using droids to drop packages off in the trunk of your car, they have to start from ground zero, never doing it before, and there's steps they have to follow to get it to be a plan in motion.
But Amazon is already an established like mega company, mega brand.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But whether you're starting it from the corporate level or I'm a nigga who wants to start dropping packages off as a third-party company with me and my pickup truck.
Yeah.
We both have the same steps to follow based on our resources, depends on what scale we're on.
That's why I said we think we're just talking semantics because literally, if you chart both those courses out, one of those courses has more steps and is longer.
Takes longer.
Yeah.
So like,
It's a
if you
lot
chart them
harder.
out, it's harder because of like how much longer and how many more things you have to do in that step.
And
so
it's
I
more
think we're just
impactful.
talking semantics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I ain't say that. He talking to impactful shit. You saying it's not as impactful. I think
Starting school is more impactful.
I think they can both be just as impactful.
They're both. I
They're
feel
both
like,
impactful.
yeah, it balances out.
Like all
It
the things
balances
together.
out. Zeitgeist has done a lot for the world.
Now imagine if that same dude that made Zeitgeist made a school that was teaching this shit.
Why don't I
Like
know
that's
what
a completely
Zeitgeist
different
It
scale.
would also be a lot harder, but the
Like
yeah, that's,
contributing to
we
the
agree
zeitgeist.
on that, but
the passing
You
of
can't-
information is important in itself.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
And a lot of times,
comparing
like,
a documentary
like
to a school is
yeah, but let's be honest. Like, let's not. I had a lot of faith in Dr. Umar's school, but let's not be overzealous of what a school
and I'm
is.
not trying to inoculate anybody either. You know what I'm saying?
spell it first.
I don't know, but I like how you use it.
INNOCULATE.
Now tell
Probably
me what
not.
it means,
Oh, it's one N, by the way. Inoculate.
White man,
because I have no idea what that word means.
It means like
persecute.
like plant the seeds of my ideas and like.
You mean
build
indoctrinate?
Nah, inoculate.
Google them, because I don't know.
You said doctor.
Inoculate.
To
Look it
indoctrinate
up.
somebody into your thing.
I could be wrong. Look it up.
I don't know how to spell it. I have to voice code it. Voice, you know.
Inoculate. Let's see the definitions.
Read that 16th century shit.
Hold on. I got you.
They
Yeah,
said
here you go.
they said that community just crashed out on Brandon. AD just crashed out on Brandon.
Oh shit, for real?
Inoculate. All right, where's it at?
This is it right here. Oh shit.
I keep saying introduce. Oh, inoculate. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Say that word, Nick.
Where's the definition? I can't read it.
A few of them. This is the one I was using. This one right, number 3.
To introduce something into the mind. Okay. I call that Inception. I just watched that movie last night.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call it?
That's what it's called. Inception. I knew. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched it last night. So I'm like fresh off of that.
Did you hear him ask for some credit? He was like, "That I used it right." That was his first time saying it out loud.
What else?
AD crash.
AD crash out on Brandon?
What that doesn't mean any crash. What does that mean?
What version of crash out? Does AD want to run the fade?
No fades are gonna be ran. Highly doubt it.
Are they live right now too? That's another question for the live chat. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is when live shit, this is when it gets turned up. This is the good part. It's like, oh, that's live right now. That's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll up, go to the top. What was it?
This nigga Michael Sauce inoculated.
That's 3 days ago. Oh, 40-something minutes ago. But that shit 3 hours
And
long.
Brandon Slayer.
Oh, that's a funny starting position. Can you click that?
Oh, this right here?
Yeah, just don't put them on.
Somebody said donating on Rent Week is crazy. Shout out to you.
80 starting off on prayers.
That's hilarious.
Oh shit.
Is he about to pray over the crash out?
I don't know.
It's a good start if that's what he's doing. What the fuck is AD doing?
Today!
Oh, here we go.
Get in here!
The jiu-jitsu shit. Okay.
Oh! Fight! Oh, wait a minute! It
Okay, I get it.
continues!
Wait, wait.
Oh, I thought you said stop. My
Oh, no.
Come on, man. We in this motherfucker.
What is this
We in
shit
this
saying?
motherfucker. What we doing? Let that bitch out.
Brandon.
Bring in the
Brandon-
Rick Rock!
Brandon Slayer, I believe.
Oh, my God. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Niggas is crazy.
Fat ass up with this. And finally, bring in the Slayer! Bring in the Slayer! Bring in the Slayer!
The nigga that.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that's fire.
Oh, this is good.
Over with. You don't want no smoke now, fat boy.
Yeah, because he called punt out for the fade, too.
right here, man. Oh, my God.
He called his
Show
own
them the shirts
shit.
that we selling on eBay today.
Y'all niggas playing dirty. I like, oh, let me text AD.
Nah, that's crazy.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, nah, man.
Somebody said they got someone that Brandon called out. Or they called Brandon out.
Keep crashing out on that nigga AD. Fuck him. What's their beef again?
He called out pun for a fade. That too. But yeah,
Just dudes.
Brandon was he called out pun for a fade. That nigga Brandon is weird, bro. Holy shit, that nigga is crazy. After Point and Shoot did his video, I went to his page to see his response. It's like he thinks we don't hear what our people are saying. You know when you're talking to a nigga and they're wrong or they're in the wrong. And they only respond to one thing, and then they even got that thing wrong. So in the video, Point and Shoot was pretty much saying Brandon has never been a world champion. Like he's 100% a black belt.
Yeah.
But he also is somebody who sped line his black belt because he said, because I was an athlete, that I just didn't feel like I should start from the beginning. So like I sped line my way up to being a black belt. So that's already
Which isn't possible.
which is possible because you're paid the way the karate system is now. You're just paying for a lot of shit.
Well, possible, yeah.
It's possible, but you know what I'm saying. But he never denied him being a black belt ever.
He coined himself as like a mutant genetic.
He coined himself as a black belt world champion.
Not only did he do that, he called out all LA podcasters and told them to come to the dojo. So
You gotta hit you. You gotta put your
Right,
mic on.
but
I
what's that?
think you got your mic off.
No.
shit.
Oh, it was off?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But he called out all the LA podcasters.
Yeah.
Told them to come to the dojo, and so now they trolling.
I think he did call all LA podcasters and Pun specifically too. I think.
Come to the dojo.
Hey, they say, yo, I saw some paperwork. Smack suing Heather and Smack is suing T-Rail.
That shit is real?
I don't know if that's real, but it's, that's why I don't want to speak on it
So
too long.
why you say that?
I saw it.
say it's so real?
I saw it.
I saw
that shit.
I saw it though. I saw it on Reddit.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
I feel like that shit would be on No Jumper news page though, right?
I don't think they've had any new broadcasts.
But they've been
yet.
doing a lot
Today
of.
No,
would
I'm
be
talking
the
about on Instagram where they show headlines and shit.
possibly.
They've been doing a lot of fake beefing though lately.
have.
So this is probably who knows it's fake.
Right. But they always are fake beefing too.
Yeah.
But yeah, long story short though, that nigga Brandon,
Damn.
he does a live stream and says Point and Shoot is lying about me. And but this is the funny part. The whole video, he never called himself a champion ever again. He literally never. He says what he proceeds to do is say this guy Point and Shoot said that I wasn't a black belt, and he did a 4-hour stream or like a 2-hour stream about Point and Shoot saying he wasn't a black belt, but Point and Shoot never said he was a black. Never said he wasn't. He said, "Yeah, I'm sure you're a black belt, but you are not a fucking world champion."
Right.
It was very clear what the nigga said, and he talked for 2 hours about how Point and Shoot lied on his name, but then never called himself a champion ever again.
But he never did a kick.
But in Point and Shoot's video, Point and Shoot put together a compilation of him calling himself a black belt world champion. Like the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
If Brandon's a world champion, then climate change is real.
yeah, bro, that shit is crazy, dog.
Lauren can beat me up.
That's the realest thing anybody said today.
It's as real as they
That's
wrote.
as real as it gets.
Nah, buddy.
Yeah.
Patreon
damn,
for
baby
that.
called me. Hold on.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, hey. Oh man, we don't got no lights outside.
I don't need lights.
Would you need lights?
on.
Pussy.
Hold on, let me.
You know he a
I'm-
little
I'm
bit
about-
older.
I'm
His
about to connect
cataract's
the
starting to
roadcaster.
kick in.
Nigga losing peripheral vision.
Hey, look, man. Anytime, brother.
Oh, okay.
I'm free tomorrow.
Oh, nigga.
You better
free.
be.
Okay, cool. Got gloves.
Yeah, I
nigga.
missed this.
Who called? Nah. What time is it over there?
3 hours behind. 7:19.
Oh, so he's having supper.
Okay. He might call back. Oh wait. Bro, that nigga's funny, man. That shit is hilarious. He really and that nigga is getting a lot of fame. I mean, he's not ran out. The nigga who knocked him out in the sparring match.
Yeah.
He hasn't run out of clock yet. He's still doing appearances.
Because he knocked him out and knocked him down, too,
yeah,
man.
twice. Or was that two different people?
With a body shot.
Might have been the same two people. I don't know.
Brandon needs to, he might need to watch some anime. He need to watch like a come-up story, a hero's journey.
Hero's journey.
You know what I'm saying? His ninja way, his nigga way.
Yeah, you need to find something like that. That might do him.
God
justice.
damn it.
What's your name, boy? Umar.
Damn, man.
All right. We need to get up out of here anyway.
Yeah,
So
man.
LOI the stream can go.
Shout
All right,
out to
y'all.
Karate Master.
This has been another episode. Well, this has been
Episode.
Is this the second time we've gone live? Or maybe third?
Second time, because the real second time didn't count. It was so bad.
First time this year.
Because it was so laggy.
It was so trash.
Yeah, it was so
It was
laggy.
so crazy. That's the reason we haven't done them since. Because we just chalked it up. We chalked it up as
Yeah, that was scarred. It's like we're
we
just
don't
not
have-
gonna. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than a bad fucking.
like a
chopped-
crazy bad one.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that shit was
That one
terrible.
was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
So this is our second real good one
I think so.
for sure.
And shout out to JFK,
Maybe we'll do it
man.
again because it was kind of lit in
Yeah.
here, and it was about
Yeah, it was
40.
smooth.
It was like 40, 49 people in here.
SC Devil, Mystic Trunks, Disbo, everybody that talked. Carl, shout out to you.
Leek.
Leek,
JFK.
JFK, of course.
Noosa would have been here if he was awake.
Tsunami. Oh, what was that? Tsunami takeover. Okay.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that was engaging, man. We really appreciate
Michael
y'all, man.
Solis, Carl. Shout out to you, bro.
Oh, can't forget about Carl. Carl actually got the money train rolling, and he was mad that we didn't give him credit for that.
Yes.
So shout out to you, Carl.
Which we did though. We said Carl. We were just saying names. I wasn't giving no order. We was just saying names.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't confuse Carl.
Yeah, because Jeff's not here either.
What you mean?
Jeff, from our live chat on Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Jeff not here.
True. Yeah, Jeff ain't here.
Shout out to all the donations,
Jay
man.
Vicious ain't here either. I don't think.
We can start a school with these.
Get your right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cletus pulling up.
Yeah, shout out to Cletus,
SC
man.
Devil always holding it down.
Yeah, Cletus came back from the dead to watch this stream.
Yeah.
I saw his first message. It was like, "Are they live?" And they were like, "Nigga, we're live."
Yeah.
Is this thing on?
Y'all see this Vanille person?
Yeah.
I'm not. Shout out to you. I don't think I've interacted with you before.
𝙿𝙾𝙳𝙰𝚃.
Shout out.
Shout out to that brother.
Why you crashing out on that nigga like that, man?
You gotta come back to LA, man. Come fuck with us.
Oh man, you know LA hate me, man.
No, they don't.
Philly too.
You right. I am gonna come back because nigga, I got some flight credits that I gotta use before they expire.
Let me know, cause I'll come out there, bro. Come sit with you.
All right.
You ready to
Hey, wait, real quick. I'm on live right now too. We on live on we live on YouTube. Yeah, we live on
Hey,
YouTube.
let me know, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, the whole
Hey,
gang
was
is
handy,
here.
nigga.
It was good, nigga.
Was handy,
Hey,
nigga.
shout out to the homies, man. Homeroom. We in here.
Why,
Yes, motherfucker.
ask him why would he do that?
They said, "Why would you do that, man?"
Hey, bro, that was a class ever.
Nigga, we started watching the beginning.
That's why.
I said, "Is this nigga praying before the stream started? What is happening right now?" And then one pun and the nigga and you started playing the music. I said, "Oh yeah, this is good."
Hey, bro, when you see what make that even better, the symbolism of what that is, because me and Rick Rock is from opposing neighborhoods. So that makes it even better. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
Yep.
We bridging the gap.
That's always a cherry on top for the LA shit.
Damn, it's so much.
Two hoods that don't get along, do some special shit. Y'all take that shit to the moon.
Two clans pounding together.
Hey,
Oh God,
look,
that's too much. I
just
can't do it, bro.
I'm just happy that young black man could step their game up and make this shit happen. Yeah, I'm right here, man. What's up, bro? Just watching your stream. Oh, come on, man. I
This
appreciate
nigga real
that.
life famous. Go sign some autographs, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? About red on all. What you mean? The cologne? Go to the back.
All right,
Oh,
this
shit.
nigga is outside for real. All right, nigga, I'm
about
about
to
to
get
go
real LA.
because we about to end this stream too.
I was just watching him come to Rick and all that.
Hey, look, what you tell him? What you just tell him?
I was just watching him live.
You was?
Come on, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey,
nigga
love
ain't
y'all,
really
bro.
living it,
All right, bro. I love you, bro.
Love Pepper.
I'm coming out there to Raleigh, nigga.
All right, say less.
Oh, shit.
Say less,
yeah.
nigga. All right.
We gotta get the strip clubs ready.
This nigga AD really living that shit.
All right, man. We out of here.
Hey, man, y'all be safe. Please check out the Patreon, too.
Oh, go to LOI the show right now.
And yes, we're about to stream LOI the show. But
Subscribe to the channel too.
yes, a lot of good content coming.
Yeah, subscribe to the. I wonder what happens
Juicy.
when I do that. That didn't work. I thought if I put at LOI, it would. LOI the show, it would work, but it didn't work. So
But they see it. Subscribe to that right
Y'all
there,
see
nigga.
it. We about to get live.
yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the LOI the show.
And check out the $5 Patreon. Appreciate y'all, man. J Nobles.
Groove.
AJ the Menace.
One man on the boards.
Yeah.
We out.